killing Philippine Palestinian
No. So
Palisades.
Nice. Like, very topical. Borderline hate crime. So right in our sweet spot. Yeah.
Did it all. Did it all.
I went up and talked to Lillipillipi, and I used the blue light torch, and I saw that there were tentacles wrapped around her. So I punched the chair. Multiple times I made it rubble. Turns out the chair wasn't the monster. So I threw her down the stairs to the guards, and then you guys started to fight her, and then somebody told me to press the button. I wonder who that was. And then I pressed the button. And open up the portal to the netherworld, or at least the water space.
Water.
Yeah, and almost killed Draco in the Caleb in the process, and then we all somehow ended up down there. We still haven't fought the guards, and I brought Lillipillipi with us, and the water started moving really fast to the side, and now we're going to get jiggy with it.
No. Sorry.
Does anybody have anything to add to the recap? I think we pretty much did this in one other slide last session, so that is fairly comprehensive. We ended with everybody having committed to jumping in the water, and there was a current that was pulling you in a direction arbitrarily to the left. It was Oni's first experience, and I think the decision was to go with the flow.
Yeah.
And I think that's where we left it.
Sticking with current events.
Nice.
Nothing could go wrong.
I can't
Absolutely
conjure
nothing.
a way it would, yeah. Who was our standout performer from last session and is worthy of today's inspiration token?
Honestly, since he's basically the one that led most of this, would be Hoppy. He was able to yell at
leaned into not being able to talk to us since he can't speak common,
Mhm.
and I feel like that should get props just for being amazing.
Yeah,
It's
that was
also really
solid.
fun.
Alright, if there are no objections or other recommendations, we'll go inspiration to Hoppy.
Was it traumatizing?
I'm traumatizing him?
I'm guessing the kid
Oh, I'm
can't.
sorry. I thought I was muted.
No,
Sorry. No, it's my kid. Sorry.
Eli was watching Zeke last night when he started throwing up, and so I had to rush home. And Eli and Jake were out in the front yard watching Zeke through the window because they were so afraid of the puke monster.
Not funny. I'm
He
sorry.
looked like I laughed when I saw them outside, but I was really sad that they left him inside by himself.
Yeah. It does seem like a Big Brother move, though.
Yeah.
I could 100%.
He also looked
see
like the
Dana doing
creature
that.
from the Black Lagoon.
Oh.
Mhm.
the
Just
blueberries.
covered in- Yeah, just not blueberries.
What happened? You seen Outbreak? That.
Yeah.
Put him in quarantine. Oh, man. Alright. In the water, in the deep, dark waters of what feels like a cistern, there's a small current pulling you in a direction. There was previously a sense of movement in the water, sort of all around you, but nothing that anybody could tangibly feel, or nothing that anybody could see. The last consensus, I think, was to swim with the flow of the water.
Mhm.
Is that still the plan?
I believe so.
I assume I'm pulling Lillipillipi with us.
Is that what you'd like to do?
Yes, I don't think I let go of her, because I assume there's something important down here that maybe she can help us escape from.
Okay. Or you're bringing her to her source of ultimate power.
Could be. Could
We
be.
can take it.
Following the
where-
current, you swim into the darkness, essentially, leaving the only shaft of light for those of you without dark vision. Those with dark vision, enter sort of just that purely slate gray, black and white vision. Kind of looks like high contrast camera mode. It's a little blurry and hard to see. The area around you suddenly starts to sort of like, it feels like walls grow out of nowhere, sort of like the architecture in the caves above. This sort of like angled walls just sort of appear. You suspect that it's always been narrowing, but only now are the walls entering like your peripheral vision due to the limitations of the darkness. But you now find yourselves in a broad but probably circular pipe, for lack of a better word, and you're being accelerated into that pipe. The what was once a small current is really picking up speed, and I'll give you guys the decision point. I'm sure you're gonna commit to the plan, but you're hitting that point where the ability to swim against the current you're at that tipping point of now you're just kind of going with the flow because you don't have a choice anymore. If anybody wants to turn back or make any last minute decisions or preparations, now is that time.
And we're still underwater,
Yes.
and none of us have done any kind of water breathing.
That is also true.
Are we underwater or in the water?
Underwater,
I
this
didn't-
pipe is fully submerged.
I want to see
Okay.
if there's air on the other side of where we're going, but I do have a water breathing potion that I can give someone because I also have the.
You're a remarkable athlete.
I am
You
a
can hold your breath for a
remarkable
long
athlete.
time.
I don't remember the rules for holding your breath, Michelle. Do you recall?
Oh wow.
Well, that I'm never gonna live that down. I have not done a significant amount of stupid shit in D&D. That is just the
That sounds like a
dumbest
lie.
thing I've ever done. No. I've done the same amount of dumb shit as most people, except one time I literally tried to die. Immediately.
Okay, so if we're all together, I'm going to cast water breathing. I can do it up to 10 people.
Nice.
So,
Just in case.
Including on Lilliputipi?
well, you dragged her. I figure
Well,
there's probably a reason you
She's
dragged
a
her.
fish
So,
person.
You can
Can't
probably
she breathe
breathe.
underwater?
Yeah.
She's a partial fish person.
He's a sometimes fishy person. He's a water sign for sure. Doesn't seem to struggle breathing
I
underwater.
don't think.
I'm going to put my bow away and take out my Black Sands dagger.
Okay.
Smart.
I don't know why, but that seems like a fun.
Oh.
And I
because
had
we're in
do.
danger.
I had gone to a single sword, so I'll go back to double swords in case I need to shield.
Sure, and what was that sound effect again? Okay.
But
thanks.
it's supposed to be like this, where you're crossing the two swords.
Yeah, so you want to do it lower because like this is the moneymaker. We want to.
I know,
Everybody
but
wants
you
to see
can't
that
see-
part. So you don't want to do this.
You
You want
can't
to do
see
like
my
a.
hands if I do it lower.
we saw a little bit
You
there.
gotta sell it with the sound effect, right?
Oh.
We'll fix the rest of it in post. Alright. If nobody else has any additions, then the large pipe that you're in, the current begins to just gradually accelerate. You feel like you're being drawn towards the source of whatever is impelling this movement in the water. You race along this pipe in absolute darkness for those without dark vision for several, what feels like hundreds of feet, until eventually you are kicked out into a large cylinder of water, the top of which you can see like turbulence, which suggests there's maybe even a pocket of breathable air. But there is a large, albeit slow-moving mechanical impeller in the bottom of this chamber that's just oscillating, swirling around in a circle, drawing the water into this sort of cyclonic vortex. There is a pipe that is covered by a grate that this water seems to be like being drawn into. But those of you with dark vision can also see that just at the break line of where the water and the potential air bubble might be, there is a second piping, maybe some kind of overflow, but that would be the only way to not be drawn into the impeller and through the grating.
Okay, guess where we're going to head towards. Try to motion to everybody, grab who you can, Odie. Let's try to get to the safety up above.
I'm definitely gonna
So-
reach for
My
Ren
little
and
feet are
Draco.
kicking.
Yeah. Just to help them along.
Oh, the others can't see, so we need to let Amon and Hoppy know. So we gotta go up, up, and up.
But we can't communicate to Hoppy.
Well, we're underwater. We can't really talk anyway. So just grab people and go.
That's true.
Someone's gonna get
Oh.
touched inappropriately.
I'll
Alright,
grab Amon inappropriately and
try
just go.
shimmy people forward, like to follow Draco. And
Yeah,
make
try
sure
to
that
grab who I
everybody gets going in the right direction.
Which is up.
As you
Oh.
swim against the force of this impeller drawing water into this recycling grate or filtering process or whatever it is, you are moving against a considerable amount of effort. Anybody who's not trained in athletics, not proficient in it, I'd need a athletics check from you. Unless you
Do
have
I
a
need-
swim speed or a
No,
way
you
to acquire a
don't.
swim
I
speed.
know what to do.
Does water breathing give us any kind of swim speed buff?
It does not.
It
Does let you breathe underwater though, which is really nice.
I am not proficient in athletics, but I do have a +8, so I will roll it.
Wow!
Pretty sure you're proficient.
I am not. It doesn't.
Wow!
check.
Look at me. I am awesome.
I'm proficient in
Good
athletics.
job.
My little legs
and
be
performance
kicking.
and survival.
Do I need to
Oh,
roll anything because I'm pulling Lillipillipi, or is she
No, you're
helping me
fine.
to go up? Okay.
Does Amon have athletics?
Does she have any resistance
Yep.
to going the direction that we're going? Like, is she trying to pull away from Hoppy and not go with us?
No, she's remarkably still.
She did want to die, so
Not quite like excited about it, but certainly not unwilling.
okay.
It looks like everybody did well. The current is not strong enough that prevents any of you from swimming above it. You get to the large sort of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cross-sectional sewer hatch and are able to sort of swim into this. This tube itself is like 3/4 full of water, with there being a breathable pocket of air in the T section of the pipe. As you swim into it, it only lasts about 10 feet and then seems to open up into a second larger cylindrical chamber. Above you, though, you can see like what's maybe flickering torchlight or some kind of a light source of some kind is producing shadowy illumination above you, and the water from here is only about 8 or 9 feet, like to the breaking point where you'd pop your head above water and see what it is. This seems like some kind of holding tank or pool. Maybe instead of this being overflow, this was some kind of pressurized chamber to create water pressure. Hard to know for sure, but there is unexpectedly a light source above you, which does seem odd in a sewer cistern system.
Go towards the light.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking.
Let's go investigate.
Get out of this. Get out of the gross water. Ew. The sewage.
It's easy to swim up above the draw of the impeller isn't really felt here, and as you swim to the top of the surface of the water, you can see old, weathered stone infrastructure built around here. You do instantly notice that there are giant holes that have been cracked, maybe from time, maybe somebody, not natural doorways, but large holes in the ceiling and walls all around you. There's the dark stench of mildew sort of clinging to everything. And it's real stanky. And there are 2 ensconced torches in the north side of the cistern sort of round retaining wall, and beyond that is a portcullis that shunts off the only way out of this cylindrical cistern. And that looks like a recent installation. Everything here is incredibly old, incredibly weathered and mildewy. This looks like brand new wood and steel. It's still shiny in many places. The wood hasn't even swollen or warped from its exposure to the water.
Hey, Hoppy, you should go knock on that door.
I would if you guys could talk to me.
I know. So, I say we head towards that door anyway.
Looks something like
Ooh, we
that.
got a new map. We forgot a Lillipillipi.
Oh, she's there.
Oh, she's there.
Right here.
Yes.
She's in Hoppy's pocket.
As are
Heyo.
most.
I say we swim on out. Get on out of this water. Get gross.
I'm gonna come here and investigate this box. Is this a pillar?
Those are the holes I was trying to describe.
Okay.
They are almost perfectly square. And the insides of them look like they've been etched out with acid, like something burned these holes. They are in the side walls. I've just displayed them two-dimensionally because it's a two-dimensional interface, but imagine them, on the wall side, the vertical side of that wall.
I don't like that.
Like something made
No, thank you. I don't like.
entrances and exits from this room deliberately. Additionally,
No,
there's a
no
small,
octopus is taking out my brains.
there's a small limitation to this map. If you see the portcullis to the north, imagine that it is inset backwards about 10 feet. I tried to manipulate the art here, but imagine it goes from this side of the wall to that side of the wall, and there's no just walk around it.
Gotcha. So,
Felt dumb
in
to
other
draw
words,
two
we
portcullises.
can't get over here, right? You're saying?
You can. Here, let me draw it.
Okay.
Imagine that's where the portcullis is, and it's blocking
Gotcha.
access north, but you have access to the room to the east, or west, rather, excuse me.
Copy.
As Amon and Hoppy explore to the north, there's a rustling sound that begins to echo, and you can hear loose rocks falling through like open cavernous spaces. Sort of like when somebody's rock climbing and you can hear debris start to fall, but that's weird in the room that you're in. It does seem to be intensifying. And everyone, including those of you with dark vision, begin to feel the lights in the room dim to a point that it feels like it's limiting your vision. So less like somebody's actually on a dimmer and more like your eyes are just kind of closing, like just before sleep where you get really heavy lidded.
I don't
The
like
world is
that.
just like your vision is shrinking slightly and it's definitely getting darker in here.
I really don't like this.
I attack the darkness.
You can hear that sound of something scrabbling against stone and debris clashing against in large echoed chambers. Gets much, much louder. Oni, and a large creature wiggles out of the opening that you're standing directly next to. It comes out in a slimy, coiled tentacle form in a way that seems unending. It just comes out like this infinite supply of squirting spaghetti until it splashes into the cistern and starts to coil and take a natural, well, not natural, but a more familiar, recognizable form.
Is it the flying spaghetti monster?
It is, in fact, the flying spaghetti monster.
Is
Because
it
I'm
bigger than the
Pastafarian
one that
by,
we fought
by
before?
religion.
It seems very comparable in size to the one that you found in the basement,
Okay.
where the statues were. It does seem more aggressive than last time. That one seemed to be more interested in like ambushing people, waiting in darkness until it could single out one person. This guy seems more like he's a defender or a sentry of some kind. Despite his emergence, you can still hear that sound of rattling coming from these other holes.
Good thing
Oh,
I
that
drew
means
my
more than
swords
one.
and was ready for this. I'm gonna shout to the group. It's one of those beasts that we fought in the cavern. Be on the lookout.
Very efficient.
How's the Lillipillipi handling it? Does she look scared?
Lillipillipi has gone completely catatonic. Her
I'd be
body is like
catatonic.
listlessly floating in the water.
We should probably get her out of the water before she get it.
Hoppy, why'd you leave
I
her
assumed that I
behind?
pulled her with me, but I couldn't actually move her
She's
icon.
lifelessly drugged behind.
Perfect. Just kind of draped on the side.
I think it's time to roll initiative for combat.
Oh, we're not going to
This
talk to him
creature's
first?
going to attack you. You can do whatever you want on your turns, but it's going to try to at you.
Wow! It's not a 1.
How is Draco rolling this well?
I don't
Well, he's
know.
He hasn't attacked anything yet. Let's wait and see.
But still, I'm like shocked.
Roll 20 just decided to be stupid.
Stupido.
Well, while we're waiting, Renan, I don't know that he'll beat a 24. Why don't you lead us off?
Well, I pulled out my dagger. And that was stupid.
You could throw it. Yeah.
It does do that.
It automatically returns, yeah.
I don't have a range.
You could also ready an action if you.
Right. You know what? Fuck it. I'm throwing it.
Yeah.
I mean, a 16.
Unnaturally fast and lithe, this creature kind of morphs its body to create a void where the dagger passes through. After about 30 feet, it disappears in a blast of like black dissolving sand and reappears in your hand. You miss.
Can I put it away?
Sure.
And grab my bow? Okay. What a piece of shit.
So
I hope
you
you all
look
laugh at
shivered.
me. But, well, she tried something. I'm not moving.
Then Draco, it's your turn. How's it feel to be at the top of the order?
Dude, I don't know. I'm kind of confused.
We're ready
But,
for
you
you
know-
to negotiate with the beast.
I'll do my tried and true Scorching Ray. Wow, that did nothing.
Hey, we found where
Alright.
those rolls went.
Yeah. But it becomes
And then-
like a wall of tentacled Swiss cheese, just creating holes in its form to allow the rays to pass through.
And Flame
Uh,
Seed?
Even Flame Seed misses.
Boo.
Ye-
And I will go, okay, I'm on, tap tap. You got this, right? You look
After
like
the
you got
barrage of fiery spells, you can hear a sinister, almost like messing with you laughter echo in your heads from all around. It's that telepathic intrusion that you've seen with these creatures before, but this is a almost joyful.
I
Yeah.
don't like this. I don't like this.
Happy, it's your turn. That guy must know a
Uh,
pretty funny joke.
Yep. Obviously. Well, I'm definitely raging. And I'm
Are
definitely
you
not.
gonna run around the circle, or are you gonna go
Oh.
straight across?
I picture him doing one of those running, like jump and leaps.
So my move is 40 and I get 50% extra, so that's 60. Can I make it? I think I can make it to here. If I use diagonals. Is that okay to you, John?
Go with it.
Okay. I mean, I can also make it over here, but I wanted to kind of bring its attention over here. And I'm going to attack. Attack.
I'll get us a little combat music going too.
I got music going.
Well,
Yeah.
that's not correct music.
Oh, I see.
26 and 30.
26 and 30 are both successful. It seems to have been very good at dodging attacks it could see coming from a decent range. However,
Dodge this.
Yeah, all of it shapeshifting doesn't matter at the broad end of a glaive.
And that's what I got.
Did it carry over the displaying its HP?
Yes.
Yes.
Thanks. Oni, it's your turn. It has not lost its focus. Its central cluster of eyes on either side of its gaping mouth have never really left you as it's been shape-shifting. Even with Mark's engagement, for whatever reason, it seems to be fixated on you. What would you like to do with that knowledge and your turn?
Am I in range of it here, or do I need to move here?
You need to be one square closer, either like south, diagonally there, like balancing on the edge, or you can commit to jumping in the water. That's up to you.
Nah, I don't want to jump in the water. I imagine with my earth walk that I'll be able to stand here with no problem. So, because I am on floor. Let's give
I
this
love your
guy some
negotiating
attacks.
tactics.
She's a remarkable athlete.
I imagine the game would work this way, because only a great fool would have it not work that way.
Oh, I hit the wrong button.
For 3 hits. I see. Is that 41?
Yes, I hit the wrong
She
button
hit-
for number 2. So that one doesn't... Well, I mean, I guess it's the same. I could take that as my second gold. The silvered blade is plus 13, but the gold is plus 11 on both, so... I'm
Okay.
fine with
Does
that.
it change
as long as
damage
the
at all?
damage is the same.
It's a D10.
It's a D10. I could just roll damage on the gold. I was trying to fight with both of my swords, and I hit the wrong button.
I'm just going to count the 17 for now, because you also rolled a non-20 critical.
Ah.
Because you have improved critical, which is why it rolled so well damage-wise, because you rolled a 10 and a 6.
Oh, I see.
So we'll just keep that for now, and you'll be more mindful in the future, hopefully.
I won't
Use your
try to
swords.
actually play with my swords. I will just use my hands.
Well, I like the LARPing aspect of it. That's helpful for me. It increases.
Well, this
in
way, if
my
I have
emotion.
to, if I have to block myself, I can.
There you go.
All right, you guys have dealt with this before. At the start of its turn, every person within 20 feet of it, which is, I think, Renan, Oni, and Hoppy, are each going to take 2d6 points of necrotic damage. Total of 9, and it heals for the amount it drained. Then it will make 1 tentacle attack against Oni, 1 against Hoppy, and a bite against Oni, who for some reason it still hates the most. We'll start with the tentacle on Hoppy. It does not have advantage. So 14, I think, misses you.
Yes.
And then it will have disadvantage on the attacks against Oni. That's correct, yes?
Because of Marco?
Their rage. Yeah. I'm
Yes,
asking.
correct.
Thanks.
Yes. Sorry. And I get to attack it because it's attacking somebody else.
Go ahead and take yours now, and then we'll resolve the other stuff. 12. 23, I believe, hits Oni.
It does, and you know what I'm gonna do?
Okay, let's see the number. Because if you block all the damage, you won't be...
I blocked all the damage.
Oh, exactly all the damage.
Exacties.
It attempts to coil you with its slimy appendage and is unsuccessful in wrapping you up. Now it will try a bite at disadvantage.
Nope.
And it misses. Alright.
I actually get a second attack of opportunity because of that.
Yeah.
That is another 12.
You're like, God damn it! I just healed that up.
It's like, I'm not going to catch up if you keep doing that.
Spawn's gonna bring it home.
Maybe. Where's Caleb?
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Sorry, I was waiting for my turn to show up on the turn tracker. John, I
Weird.
did
I do
Hunter's.
see you.
I used Hunter's Sense a while back to see what the weaknesses and strengths and stuff of these creatures were, but I don't remember exactly what that was. Can I ask for a refresher on that without re-rolling, or?
For sure. I think Amon would remember for sure. You
Yeah.
learned that they all seem to have telepathy. They all seem to have a measure of psychic attack that they can use as like a once per day kind of a thing. They all seem to regenerate, although some are like slower passives and others do it based on how much life they can drain from others. And the one note that you had last time was that they seem to have either variable resistances or some kind of adaptable resistance, where the first one that you fought had no weakness or no resistances whatsoever, but the next one seemed to become resistant to tactics you've used in the past. The same time we fought, like encounter number 1, creature no resistances. Encounter number 2, creature had resistance to fire. Exactly the same creature, leading you to believe either their biology is randomized somehow, that they get variably different traits depending on either their diet or their upbringing, or that they can all of them learn from a shared communal experience and adjust their resistances accordingly.
Mm-hmm. Like the Borg.
Yeah. So you know that definitely in the past, these guys have demonstrated at least an ability to gain resistance to fire and have seemed to increase their ability to regenerate.
Okay.
It is your turn, but I will note that after the Tuya Life Drinker went, all of these humanoid corpses came out of the holes in the walls. I say corpses because they're obviously dead, but beneath their skin is just like roiling, like worm-like effect. Like their muscles are being controlled by thousands of ribbon-like worms that are moving the bodies. Their eye sockets are empty black pools, and their brains are swollen, having cracked the skulls.
So they're not undead; they're being controlled by something else.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe
So
the
they're
larval
dead.
stage of these Natuya.
So I'm gonna use Moonbeam on the big bad. Which I got I don't think the 16 hits. Oh, but it's 18, right? Because of the bracers.
I'm not sure. I don't
Is
think
that showing
would
up
count
on
'cause
the-
it's ranged attacks only. Oh, I just have to make a con save against Moonbeam, right?
Yeah.
There's no attack.
DC 15. Yeah.
Can you see where I've placed it? Is that cool, or you tell me where you want it,
Perfect.
really?
Yep. It's good.
Con saving throw. Oh, I don't have disadvantage, but a 15 is the number I needed, right?
Yep.
I take only half damage.
And then I'll add Hunter's Mark. Just for a little bit of flair.
All right. Back at the start of the initiative order for round 2, Renan, we now got a moonbeam creating visible light everywhere. The creature is burned.
Awesome.
You've got 4 new combatants. What would you like to do?
I am going to shoot the big bad because that's where Oni is.
You might want to move a little further away so you don't get hit again.
But if she moves, then
I will
she'll
not
have
be
to.
moving.
Yeah, then she gets... Yeah.
But I mean, I hear you. Oh, I need to roll twice. Sorry. Wow. Absolutely wow.
That sucks.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well,
All right. Draco, it's your turn.
This is how today is gonna go for me.
Okay,
Should've
so
known from the beginning.
just for verification, we can't see this guy up here, top left, because he's in a room.
That is true, although you can definitely hear the sound of him having emerged. They are not quiet or stealthy beings.
Okay. So, try to see who I want to attack with this. Well, if I know he's coming, I'm gonna run up here to see if I see. Or actually, I won't. I won't be stupid. I send little guy up over that way. And since we got that telepathic link, I know what he sees and stuff like that. Right? Right, yeah.
It's a small control room, small little antechambered room. There's a giant hole in the northern corner. This disembodied, roiling corpse with the worms beneath the skin is collecting himself, having just emerged. In that room with him, you can see it like a desk and a workbench that's been rotted away to time and mildew. The only other feature in the room is a large, like, pressure valve standpipe. Like a giant cranky valve.
That guy right there. Okay, so, and we all see that they are clearly being controlled by something else, correct?
Oh yeah, there's like the roiling worms beneath the skin, the fact that they don't have any eyes, the fact that their brain is swollen and broken the skull. It's very obvious to you that these are not.
So if I were to
People that
cast
can also-
purification on it, it should dispel them, right? And cleanse the body of that?
We've not ever tried that.
I would like to try this. I just can't find my freaking spell. I know I had it. Because I have it with an orb, but I also had it separately, but I can't find that freaking spell.
It's Greater Restoration. I can look it up.
That's what it's called. Okay. I was like, what's it called? I found it. I gotta touch it, huh? Go fire, dude! Swing on in! That'll be for this guy.
Okay. Fire guy moves in to bad touch this dude. I'm gonna make a. I don't know what I make.
The spell save DC 17.
But it very noticeably to me doesn't say which attribute I'm saving with.
Secondary, I don't know. I don't know what you would use.
Give me one moment to read the spell real quick. Oh, I think your spell thing just throws me the DC on every spell, even if it doesn't have one. You touch the guy with the purification orb effect through your surrogate.
Yes.
And you touch him, the worms stop wriggling, and he just collapses limp, lifeless on his back, and thick
Good to know.
black fluid begins to leak out of his nose, eyes, and ears.
Nice. And did anything happen to big gross monster dude?
It did not.
Oh, he didn't react to it? That's not good. Okay. Alright. This fire dude did that, he can... Now it's for his turn to do his attack. He can come over here and flame seed one of these guys. That one there. I'm gonna pull up. I didn't separate that yet, so...
I have to look. That actually does not hit.
16 doesn't hit those little guys? Oy.
It does not.
Well, they don't like fire guys, so I can't help too much. That's my turn.
All right, Poppy, your turn.
All right. I'm gonna keep going with what seems to be working. When he hit,
20 does hit, yes, sir.
okay, and I have a. I don't have anything else I can do, so that's it.
Okay. Hobby takes 2 good swipes at it with the Warglaive. Oni, it's your turn.
Alright, let's do this. Golden Blade. Yeah! That didn't work.
He dodges so quickly you barely saw it, and you miss.
Silver Blade. Yeah!
That's
that one
because
hits,
you were-
probably because of the power ki.
Okay. Last Gold Blade. Yeah!
Okay. I
Nice.
see 2 hits totaling 20.
Yep. That's it. Actually... Ooh. If I Action Surge, I can do 2 more Golden Blades, right?
Action Surge.
I'm gonna Action Surge because I don't want to give this guy a chance to heal again. Golden Blade. Golden Blade.
Nice.
Does 22 kill it?
Nope, but it does take it to 17.
Damn it! Alright, that's it. I'm done.
If only you were better.
Ugh, that's so close. If only I hadn't missed that first one. Bet it would have been
Alright.
enough damage.
At the beginning of its
That's-
turn.
17 would be close.
Oh, that's low. Renan, Oni, and Hoppy each lose 6 health to necrotic damage, and it heals for 18.
Can I? I don't want to. Never mind.
Okay.
Then no, you can't.
Hoppy, it's going to tentacle and bite you this turn. Were you reckless or no?
I was reckless.
Tentacle first. Get 27 hits.
Yeah.
I see 15 damage for you.
Yes.
And a 19? Question mark.
You know what? I'm going to use a shield to protect myself from that.
The shield spell goes off. The tentacle, or the bite, just kind of clamps down on the shield, and it can't bite. No purchase.
I've
We'll
got-
use 1 tentacle attack against Oni at disadvantage. And it misses.
And I
And
can
you get to
attack.
react.
Yeah.
18.
So basically everything he got back, he just lost.
Yep. I'm not a smart man. Alright. On my turn, this guy will come over here.
Damn it.
This guy will come over here.
It's all you, Amon. All you, Amon. I got one. You can take these 2.
Do the one freebie against Hoppy first, since we're here. He'll make 2 of these. As he attacks you, his arms mutate. The skin peels off the skeleton, and the skeleton's bones cobble together to create crude poking spears that it will jab at you with.
That is just gross. That's a bad touch right there. Ugh.
That is not ideal, that's true.
Missed.
I have advantage toggled, but it didn't roll advantage, which is weird.
I like that two-handed. Could you say that?
Alright. Going upstairs to Amon, there will be 4 stabby attacks against Amon.
Did you
Oh,
want to? Did you want to do it twice?
I did. I didn't, I guess. It's fine. I don't think it's going to hit you. Not with shield up, because it's till the end of
Yeah.
turn, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I'd have to critical, and that seems like it's more trouble than it's worth.
Oh,
Oh my god, does literally none of those hit? Oh no, one of them ties. The 17 ties for 6 points of damage against Amon, otherwise everything else missed. Way to dodge, kid. And it is now Amon's turn. Oh, and I guess we didn't do Moonbeam. I forgot. That's at the end of my turn. If I didn't move, I take Moonbeam damage, is that right?
yes.
So roll the damage first, and then roll your concentration check for the 6 damage that you took to make sure you don't lose the Moonbeam for next turn. I don't know why I've got such a block about remembering static effects at end of turn, but I warned you guys from the beginning. I'm not trying to cheat you, but I absolutely will.
It's on us. You got a few other things you're dealing with.
Take all 6.
He's got 11 points of damage left, guys.
And you maintain. The Moonbow attack misses. Both times, damn. He is a wiry son bitch. Renan, start of round 3. It is your turn.
Okay, I have to go for the thing that's hurting me. Whoa, chill. Chill.
Oh, show off.
That is a
Well-
ridiculous sum of.
That's how Renan do.
Well, not today apparently. Renan's barely surviving.
You
Renan
kind of did
doesn't
more
like
than
the water.
get your
The
bow
water
wet.
really threw her off.
So here's the thing. That completely obliterates the tentacle creature, killing it to well beyond dead.
Yeah,
Um,
I did.
It is zeroed out for sure. The thing that you rolled was that you struck with such debilitating force, your target is surprised until the end of its next turn, which is a great thing. But because it's dead, I don't know what to do. If you want to make a recommendation for what you think cinematically would be a great result of your critical hit, I'm willing to hear things. Otherwise, I'll percolate on it for 10 seconds.
Psychic backlash slows
Hits
everybody else down. They get
the bad guys.
they get
Or it goes through the tentacle,
disadvantage.
kills the other dude.
Okay, I like those two ideas. Michelle, did you have anything? Or do you want me to give you my best version of one of those two ideas?
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking maybe. Yeah, you go.
Right.
Nothing.
The first option is gross overkill. Your shot was like a through and through with such good to devastating force that it also damages the guy behind him for the same amount of critical damage as a through and through shot.
Mm.
The other option is, I think, Mark's idea of psychic backlash, that as this creature dies, it's connected to all of its children, and so that surge of death is going to debilitate them, either giving them armor class 10 for the next round, or making all of their attacks at disadvantage until the end of the next round.
AC 10
Um,
would be amazing.
10. Armor class 10.
Yeah, you
I
guys
could actually
think
hit
I've
'em.
been playing. Yeah, definitely taking the AC of 10, so we can all
Okay.
hit all the things.
All of
Even
the
you,
other
Amon.
creatures make this high-pitched insectoid scream like they're writhing in agony. And with that, we'll pass the turn to Draco. Great shot, Michelle.
Thanks. I
Yay.
needed it.
So, now that we got them all distracted and all that fun thing, I shall have... where's that? There it is. Cast Scorching Ray on blue. Oh, hell yeah!
Mhm.
8 damage. Don't forget to roll your critical hit. Oh my goodness. It
Rico is
says
on fire!
your spell strikes with devastating force. Roll an additional set of spell damage dice above and beyond the normal critical damage. The target suffers 1 unit of exhaustion and suffers a permanent injury chosen by the DM. 1 unit of exhaustion. Don't forget to roll another 2d6. Oh no. And
Well, this was the
that
additional
was just for your
damage.
roll. We'll say that
Yeah.
that was just for your damage roll. Uh-huh.
It was. It clearly
Uh-huh.
was.
But doesn't
Clearly.
a 10 hit?
Yes, but a 1 is always a failure.
There you go. There's my other two.
Nice. All 3 are hits. So that's 8, 20, 25, 27. He's dead.
Whew. And then Fire Dude, Flame Seed, Red.
That hits. 9 points of fire damage.
I get such amazing rolls suddenly. I love it.
Like how you guys like surge.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So Fire Dude does that, and then although that would be another action, never mind. I'm good.
Okay. Hoppy, it's your turn. The tide of victory swings in your favor. There's one of these
Oh yes, it does.
creepy worm skin dudes.
Did that kill
28.
it?
It left it grievously wounded. Like you cut him mostly in half, but the weird worms that like hold him together are keeping the top half and the bottom half technically together. And now 12
I
minus 4
missed.
is 8. You swung right in the empty space where his torso used to be, as he's kind of like cattywampus held together like an L. Oh, that's a bummer.
Well, damn.
I was gonna go for the big goosh, but I guess I'm not.
You went like one step too much, Gallagher. All right, Oni. Hoppy seems to have things well in control, but are you going to kill,
Yep.
steal?
Sure am.
All right, that's enough. He's dead.
That's enough, guys. Relax.
And because you don't want to waste your extra attacks, do you want to hit Hoppy a couple of times?
No, I moved as far as I could forward, and then I'm gonna bow with my second attack.
Will require you to drop both of your swords. Are you okay with that?
For a critical hit, yes.
All right, they both go into the cistern below you and.
No,
sink all the way to
I'm
the bottom.
standing on the edge. I could drop them
You would-
on the.
You
I
would
could
have to
drop
be a
them on
remarkable
the-
athlete for that to work.
I am a remarkable athlete.
Oh, shit. All
See,
right.
watch. I'm gonna take my swords and they're gonna go this way. Boop.
Wow.
How
that
is
was
she
a
She's
great-
also really pretty, so leave her alone.
True.
How is she a remarkable athlete without being proficient in athletics?
That's why it's remarkable.
She's that remarkable.
That's why it's
quite
remarkable.
Self-taught, no lessons. Yep. All right. 9 damage from the critical hit. And you rolled a 16, which I think is on the lower end of exciting, but let me pull it up here.
Boo.
You fight. That's just it. You fight. As you are fighting, you notice an effective route to escape danger. You are able to take the disengage action after your attack for free.
Do I need to disengage from it where I
So,
am?
You're not
Here's-
even really
here's-
Could
engaged.
I instead of disengaging put my bow away and pick up my swords?
I would be fine with that. That doesn't
Excellent.
even utilize your one hot girl privilege for this session. I think that's fine. I was gonna say there's some weird rule crunchiness about disengage where it just says you can take your movement without provoking attacks opportunity. So technically, since if you wanted to, you could basically take a 30-foot movement towards something.
Oh, okay.
The disengage rule does not
Yeah.
specifically say that you have to move away from, which I think is an interesting.
I had already moved my 30, so
I think collecting your goods is a good,
I'd rather
good use
just
of the
pick
bonus.
up my swords and put my bow away. That's fair. Okay.
Whereas, like, I think it came up in one of our very first sessions, and we haven't touched on it since. There's a reminder that disengage just says take your move without provoking.
'Kay.
This guy is dead. That guy is dead. This guy's dead. I've
Can
got
we
one
see
dude
hit
left.
points on red?
No.
He hasn't been hit yet. That's why.
I just hit him for
He's
9,
been hit twice.
Oh, I don't know. Did you?
and I thought you hit him.
He's been
No, I
flame
haven't.
seated and longbowed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did get flame
I
seeded.
will attack Amon with both of my bone spears. And I hit him one more time for 5 damage. Now I can. My subordinates did total of 10 damage, which is exactly how I drew this up.
Exactly.
And now I think he gets what we'll charitably call gang raped. Amon, it's your turn.
And little pillow pie, it's just been chilling, huh? Not reacting
He
to any
is
of the.
completely unconscious.
Yeah. Makes sense. She is controlling all these creatures, you know, 'cause she's evil, evil.
He may have been communicating, and it's also possible that that psychic backlash caused by Redden's dispatching of the creature may have affected her also.
True. Yeah.
17 hits and 7 damage kills him.
Yay, he did it!
Amon revenges himself.
Is the shaking getting closer?
Those were the shaking.
Oh, nice.
Okay, since that guy died, I would like to use my cauterizing flame ability. And basically all the dead bodies, if anyone touches into the dead bodies, they get healed up a little bit.
On my way. How much do we heal?
So 2d10 plus my modifier, which is, 4? The proficiency bonus, right?
Yeah, you can use this reaction a number of times per day equal to your proficiency bonus, which is 3 at this level, so you can grant that boon a total of 3 times.
I got a
Definitely
proficiency
needs
bonus
it,
of 4.
and
So-
I
Oh,
would
sorry,
like
4.
it,
I couldn't
if
remember.
That's okay.
4 times. There were 4 combatants.
There you go. So all 4. Whoosh. Come on, guys, heal up.
That restored me to full. Thank you, Draco.
Yeah.
Draco, I love you. You're my favorite brother.
18.
Sorry, the wisdom modifier is 5, so add 1 more, you guys.
4.
There's a math and stuff.
Just
Do we
once
all
a
get
piece, right?
16?
Pops like a gusher.
Amon, roll 2d10 plus 5.
Okay.
I think that we needed that. That was good.
Yeah!
There you go.
Amon really needed it.
Yes.
I
Did
should
you
have
need
let
a-
him. I should have
Do you
let
need a
him take
potion?
mine.
I thought about it, but if we have to fight the bigger version of that thing, you and I should have hit points to tank.
I give Amon my greater healing potion I had. I think you need it.
Yeah, top off as much as you can.
What's the
You could
roll
have the
for
ring
that
of
one?
regeneration. He'll heal up in about
9
I don't know,
years.
6 hours.
By
What's the
then
roll
we'll
for the
have a
greater
rest.
healing potion?
What's
I've
the greater
heard
healing?
What is
Caleb
the
talk twice, but
greater healing? What does he roll for that?
give me one quick sec. They really should have just streamlined their names, but I think that is the 4d4, but I just want to make sure before I tell him the wrong information. Pretty sure it's the healing potion 2 macro, but it is.
So 44.
4d4 plus 4.
Nice.
That's pretty good. Almost as good as it could possibly be.
Mm-hmm.
I feel much
Right.
better.
Before you lies the locked portcullis, the damp cistern behind you. What would you guys like to do?
Are we still
I
using
want to look at the
initiative turn
gold
order?
bike wheel.
If you want to, sometimes I think that's like if there's anything to explore, sometimes it's easier just to stay in turn initiative. But I'm also fine saying
Then
we
I'm
can
on
just
up,
freeform it.
and he's doing things with the bike wheel.
And I'm gonna check the this area with the blue light special, and I'm also gonna check on Little Pilipi.
Okay, we'll start with Amon. The large standpipe out of the wall has a huge, 2-foot diameter pressurized wheel on its valve stem. It looks like with a degree of force, you could turn it clockwise or anti-clockwise. It seems hard over right, which would be closed. It seems like you could, if you were so inclined, open that valve.
I'll do it very slowly. I'm going to tell Renan what I'm doing so she can look for what it's doing. So I can undo if I need to.
There's a sudden loud creaking noise in the chamber, and you guys can feel like a pressure shift that almost hurts your eardrums, like that sort of like tympanic membrane shift from a huge pressure change. And you can hear running water like rushing through a distant aperture. And Renan, from your perspective, the pool of water in this chamber begins to slowly start to spin in a clockwise fashion.
It's draining it. All right. And no one's in the water. Even better. Probably should have used it with the big guy in there. Made our lives a little easier.
I'll just yell at Draco, "You're draining the pool." So he knows.
I'm on.
You mean I'm on?
Yeah, I'm on. Sorry.
Your
you're
other
always
brother.
That hurts, Renan. That hurts a lot.
You just say I was her favorite.
Draco's always talking. Yeah, but you knew I was bullshitting you.
You can turn the pipe hard over left if you want to. As you do it, the water will drain faster, creating this vortex. If you do nothing to stop it, the cistern will drain in just under 30 seconds, drawing everything into that impeller chamber below.
But nothing is
have-
moving the...
The portcullis has not
Portcullis.
shifted. Nope.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna see if there's a way for me to physically move the portcullis while he's draining it.
It's been recently added as stated before, but it is just wood and steel. It seems like with enough force you could just push
Push
it
it.
back up into
Push
its
it.
housing.
Hoppy smash.
Bless you!
It would
Thank
be
you.
an athletic feat that, I don't know. I feel like I would remark about it.
Before I do that, are we getting any kind of reaction from Lillipillipi? I don't want to lift it until we see what's at the bottom of the thing once it's fully drained, but...
The thing is drained. There's like parts of the creature that you slew sort of in the bottom of it, but nothing...
Okay.
Like no ahas, nothing secret, no other hidden buttons. And, you didn't check the corpses for treasure, but those that were in the pool drained out.
But we
once
did
the
disintegrate them for the healing stuff, so I feel like
That's
we
true,
would
like,
have
they're
been
pretty-
touching them.
pretty well destroyed.
We're so bad
As-
at checking bodies for loot. It's like we never do it, and I'm always like, "Oh, we're gonna do that," and then someone's like, "Oh no, we're actually gonna use these bodies to heal," and like, we're never gonna get anything cool. We've gotten like nothing cool the
We
whole
got
time
healed.
we've been in the swamp.
We got healed. You're welcome. You are
I
welcome.
want cool shit. I'm a girl. I want sparkly, shiny shit.
Mhm.
Okay, sorry.
Well,
keep going.
Lillipillipi is right there. You can search her pockets while she's out.
Should we put the mask
That's
on her?
actually true.
The one that makes it so that
No!
you can't be mind controlled?
Meg!
maybe.
That's
You
not
can
a bad
certainly
idea.
try.
I'm pro
Doesn't
putting
it?
mask on people. Just
Doesn't that have like somebody else in it?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
but it would kick this monster out of her.
maybe.
True.
And get another monster put
Maybe.
in her.
Yes, it would. That's true.
2 points of clarification. Because she is a fashionable woman of high society, of course her clothing does not have pockets in it.
Oh.
And secondly, as Hoppy sort of like, not carelessly, but just crudely also has a negative connotation, but he's just so big, and also this isn't really a friend of his, kind of just nudges her to see if she's still alive. Kind of like kicks her in the head a little bit, and her eyes for a moment open, but they are just like inky black. You've seen this kind of effect once before, this kind of like inky cloud effect. It seems liquid in, like if her eyes were just empty globes of black squid ink. And you can hear Hoppy like a very soft voice that's whispering something, but you can't hear it, but it sounds familiar.
We came across this before. I probably wouldn't remember. So
Whispering.
Is it uncommon or Minotaur?
Mark the player doesn't remember that, so
It is in your mind, not necessarily in your ears. So I think probably the language barrier is gapped here, and you don't have to worry about not speaking common or understanding common.
Do we all hear it, or just Hoppy does?
Just Hoppy.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Without giving you any more, yes, for right now it's just Hoppy.
I'm gonna kick her a little harder because I assume that she's the one who's talking to me, and I don't like it. While we're here, I have the blue light special out. Are the things that I saw previously still there?
On her. Yes, that is true.
Can I like point at it and get them to see it?
I'm thinking.
It's a reaction to the light, not to the.
Yeah. Yes, I
It's just that-
I don't see why not.
It's just that nobody's here to see it, so I'm gonna bellow to get their attention and point down at her.
Did you kill her? I'll go check her out since I'm the team medic basically. How do I get
Draco,
her?
as you approach, based on Hoppy's stamping and heel dragging and bellowing and pointing, you look and he keeps doing like this, where he'll point at her and then blue light special waves over her, and then the dark light disappears, and then the dark light is over her and the dark light disappears. And it's at that point that Hoppy realizes he didn't recharge the dark light and the battery is dead.
Yeah.
You start paying close attention, and when he waves the dark light torch over her, there is a subtle change in the light of the dark torch as you see it now that you're very close to her.
Mm-hmm.
Her clothing, not in a creepy way, but her clothing disappears, and you can see that her body is wrapped in a series of coiling tentacles that wrap up her legs and down her arms, across her chest and around her neck. There is one that runs around her waist, up her spine, and implants itself in the back of the base of her skull. They look like those kind of dark, pulsating black tentacles that you've seen before. But as soon as the dark light torch is moved, all you see is that humanoid Kuaton, hybrid person in this elaborate, almost ball gown, and the tentacles aren't visible any longer. Hoppy seems to be demonstrating that in the light of the dark light torch, you see creepiness.
Hey guys, so Little Pillipie may not be as much of a bad guy as what I think. I explained to him what I see. She's clearly being controlled by something. Good job, Hoppy. Good job. I do.
Only we had a greater restoration we could use.
I do.
Once a day.
That is, but I also have the spell. Because I am quite amazing at being amazing.
Some would say great, even.
Restorative ointment.
Some even says greater. So, yeah, I will try to be greater and restore her.
That is interesting. Draco, not due to a limitation of the spell, but because of another ongoing effect, I would like you to make an Arcana check.
Okay, Arcana check. I like doing the Arcana check because I'm Arcana. Because my Arcana is like a +6. Just saying.
Ooh.
Still not
The-
amazing. But
You reach out with your cleansing fire with the intention to kind of just burn out this tentacled corruption, trusting that, you've done this once or twice before. You feel like everything yields to the overwhelming power of your purifying flame. As you touch her, there is a resistance to your magic, to your presence even. In your mind, you can feel like an elasticity, like you're pushing your magical presence into her body to burn out that thing, but there's a force that pushes back, creating resistance. You have to decide before this spell resolves whether you would like to push hard enough to potentially break through that resistance, or if you're worried that resistance might be there for a reason. Like if that's her body's sort of like natural immune system saying like, hey, that no more please, or if that's
Right.
some kind of ongoing external effect that doesn't want to be got away.
okay. With my medical expertise,
Like that really, really stuck jar of pickles where
yeah,
like you have the strength to open it, but it might also break the glass jar. Is it worth doing?
I've never experienced that, John. I'm not that strong.
John,
Uh,
I have
A jar of pickles in our fridge that I still haven't been able to open. I need to bring it down to you.
no, but I see what you mean. Like, is it the natural immune system holding out? That's what's holding back the bad.
She's weak. You guys beat on her a little
Yeah.
bit, and she's been possessed by this entity for a long enough period of time. Like, you're not sure. You've not encountered this exact effect before, but I'm just letting you know that there's like a little bit of feedback, a little bit of biofeedback that maybe is. It's at least worth noting. You have to decide.
Nothing else. I can work on healing her better later, so I'll push through.
Okay.
If it breaks, yeah.
We can always restore her, resurrect her.
Worst case scenario, we got propellers down there we can toss it into.
Hide the evidence.
Draco, as you begin to burn out the corruption, destroying the tentacles in flame, Hoppy holds the dark light torch over like a surgical assistant might during an operation. The tentacles begin to writhe, twisting her flesh, breaking her bones beneath them, and tearing open her skin. You're burning them away, and they're sort of like etching away like a fuse burns, but they are. You get the sense they are determined to destroy whatever they can as they go, like as a fadeaway fuck you to
Yeah.
everybody. Some of them even try to like leap out grasping at you, but like they are burned before they can actually contact you. Just you get sort of like tentacle ash on your coat.
Right.
In very short order, the spell is over. You have burnt away all the tentacles. The dark light torch reveals no further corruption. However, she is twisted and contorted, covered in lacerations and many, many broken bones.
Move the black light out of the way. Are they gone?
They are gone.
Oh.
The bones are still broken. The wounds
Oh,
are still
I was
there,
gonna
but the tentacles are gone. Needed to clarify.
Okay. Well, then I will do a healing word on her. Let's do. Since she's pretty gnarly, I'll do a level 3. Wow, that's it.
And what is your healing word?
Bob.
Boobies.
Bad touch.
It is.
Bob. It is.
Stand back, everyone. Give me room. I need to call on the power of the ancient archdruids. Titties.
It is.
Titties.
Listen, as someone that has titties, they're very powerful. Okay.
Yeah, they are. Right. There you
True
go.
story.
You know
Alright,
what? I
The deep
have.
magic.
Titties?
I mean, technically, but no. I was thinking I have some way that I can heal. Hold on.
Nice.
Okay. While Mark is
Uh,
thinking.
No, I'm
Oh,
sorry,
are
I'm
we done?
looking. So John, I have a ability or something that allows me to. Oh, you know what? It's probably on uh the Warglaive. Um, I can trade my I can grant temporary hit points. Never mind. I was thinking that it was healing. But I
Kind
can
of.
give her the
In
Ring
this
of
instance,
Regeneration.
Notably, not so much. Draco cast a healing word on her. Let's see what that does first, and then if you feel like you need to give her the ring, you can. Some of the bones mend instantly, some do not. Most of the wounds in like the most dangerous areas have been sealed by Draco's cauterizing flames. She barely comes to consciousness. You can tell she's like breathing through the difficulty of cracked ribs. One of her legs is still like bent at a hard 90. Just been
Gross.
through an ordeal, and silently there's just a single like stream of tears out of her right eye. Her left eye is still bloodshot and having a hard time focusing on you. And she says only the word sorry before losing consciousness. She's like stable, at least from a physical perspective, but there's some obviously deep-seated emotional trauma there. Michelle, you have your hand up.
I do have restorative ointment. I have no idea what it is, but at least on her open wounds, can I restorative ointment her?
I am going to look through my notes and find out what that is, but yes, there's no reason you couldn't do that.
We got
I
it
have a-
from somewhere at some point. I figure why not use it now?
On a possible bad guy. Yeah, why not?
Oh yeah, I do have that in my notes here. I did always imagine you rubbing it on another woman. In my mind, it was going to be slightly less creepy than this. There is 3 uses of it left.
Get in the right kink compartment, bud.
3 uses left. This will mean there are 2 uses remaining if you want to note that somewhere.
I will.
It restores 2d8 plus 2 hit points and removes the poisoned condition as well as any diseases. So no sepsis, no bacterial infections from being down here in the sewer, and she restores 2d8 plus 2. Would you like me to roll that?
Yes, please. Sorry, I'm making notes.
He gets 10 back. Which is, not great.
But not nothing.
But
Better
no,
than my 7.
she seems to be comfortably, maybe asleep. If you need to rouse her, it's possible that that's a thing, or you could let her rest. You guys have to decide. If it's more important to try to pump her for information now.
Well, we need to know where this thing is that's been mind controlling her.
Yeah,
Because
let's
what if
wake
it's
her
just
up.
doing that with other people within the Oasis?
Wake her ass up.
I hate to be insensitive, but we kind of have to.
Any point of damage will do it, or I need someone to coax.
With
Since I'm the doctor, I will
Let's
coax her
let Draco
awake.
do
Okay. I'm the doctor. Do the less damage
Who is
possible.
Who's our persuasion performer?
Well, she's asleep. It's easy enough to wake her up.
Yeah, you gently bring her back to consciousness. She's even though she was just conscious, she does that quick surveil of the environment and realize that the horrible realization of it wasn't a dream, and worst of all, she's still here. There's a moment of panic while she's kind of putting together everything that's happened in the last bit of time here, and just looks at you with sad eyes.
So, good news and bad news. Good news, you're no longer controlled by the baddies. Bad news, for in some kind of sewer, we need to figure a way to get out and find where the creature was that was controlling you. Your turn.
with
Oh wait, hi, hello. I'm Draco, your savior. You're welcome. Okay,
your
now go for
savior.
it.
She puts like one hand over your mouth while you're talking, and then takes a trembling finger and just points to the portcullis or the pipe beyond the portcullis as a direction to your inquiry.
All right, I'm gonna gesture to Hoppy and make like lifting motions at the portcullis.
I'm gonna leave the Ring of Regenerate. Oh, it requires attunement. Never mind. Okay. I will lift the gate.
Let's do
Do I
it.
need to roll bend bars and lift gates?
Yes, please.
Not forget to
Between the
pick
two
her
of
up
us, I
after
think
we
we
lift the
can.
gate.
What are we?
She can
rolling
stand,
for
can't
it?
she? We healed her enough.
Anybody who wants to try to lift the portcullis needs to make an athletics check.
That is not.
Wow, guys.
13.
Two things happen. First, I need both of the people who lifted the portcullis to make Constitution saving throws.
Oh
As you-
no.
Grasp the portcullis. There's a thick layer of almost transparent ooze coating every surface of it.
Seems right.
And as you touch it, there's a burning sensation that translates through your skin into your muscles and run down your arms, across your chest, down your legs, quickly inflaming your entire body. Hoppy, you just kind of snort and try harder. It doesn't seem to affect you. Oni, for a moment, you are debilitated. Your arms just give out and feel completely weak, and you drop to your knees in the slime of this pipe, unable to help Hoppy whatsoever. Hoppy is able to force the portcullis up into its locked position. But looking at your hands and arms, like the muscles in your body are literally like rapidly atrophying away. Your biceps shrink, your forearms are narrow and bony.
I hear the scream. I run over to Oni and try to wash off the slime with some water I got with in my canteen.
Yeah,
Try to
pour sewer
wash it off
water.
her. Yeah, my sewer water. Yeah. Try to clean it off.
You have any Brondo?
It's what plants crave. Would my potion of vitality do anything to help? I don't remember what it does. It doesn't say.
I'm
Did
sure
you
that
take
it-
damage?
No damage,
Yeah.
but
But does Hoppy needs to have his muscular arms?
that you are the one that's.
Oh, I'm the one that's. Yeah, I
Yes.
need my muscular arms.
But I need those.
I
Happens
still
when-
have my bare arms, so
Washes off the.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm trying to wash it off. Yeah.
Okay.
Are we at a point where if you have forgotten something, I should let you have
Yes.
forgotten it?
No.
You would like a reminder?
Yes.
All right. At 9th level, you got a very useful class feature called Indomitable. I do not believe you've used it in this long rest period. You may want to look at that before I
have
describe
not.
what's
I
happening.
can re-roll a saving throw. Okay, it's a con save.
Oh my god!
Well, shit! Thanks, John.
You
He
took
tried to help you.
Draco's roll skills. This is hilarious.
That was great. And now it's a critical failure.
And worked just as you had planned. Because I have to take the new roll.
Yes.
do you want an inspiration?
Yes.
John, I'm giving her an inspiration. One
works.
inspiration.
Yay!
My goodness! All it took was 3 rolls.
Holy moly!
Oni,
That's impressive.
you feel as soon as you touch it, there was some kind of like tactile touch poison coated all over this thing. You recoil instantly, and thankfully are able to dodge the side effects. You can see it starting to leach, but your body's natural immune system, your body's hardy resilience, sort of just flushes out the toxins or absorbs them enough that your antibodies defeat them in 1v1 combat. You
Imagine
have to
what
let
would have happened
Hoppy
if not.
handle the portcullis by himself, but you, for a moment, like see the path that wasn't taken of tiny shriveled Oni dying in this tube, and you're very grateful that your friends
It's a
had words of
strong
encouragement
hand.
for you.
Question:
talk
Do
about
we Are we gonna take a little bit of a break?
Like
I mean,
a short rest or a
short
bio break
rest.
in real life?
short rest.
I wouldn't want a short rest in the sewer. That's gross.
Yeah, I think we
Okay.
need to push forward because the longer we delay,
Okay, that's fine.
the
I was just
riskier
asking.
it is.
I mean, my answer always is like, unless there's a reason that you can't, I'm almost always fine with you trying. However, I may adjust accordingly. You know, if you're in the lair of a big bad and that person is aware and you decide to camp out of their throne room for an hour, they might fortify their defenses.
Fair enough. Okay, let's go. Let's do it.
As you cross the threshold of the portcullis's gate, you walk into the narrow, dark sewer pipe, and you can hear Lillipillipi whispering, "Please kill me, please 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 kill me." Just like a mantra that doesn't stop.
You are
He's not gonna
helping
kill
in this
you.
Really creepy environment, lady.
Am
as
I-
you take,
Am I hearing this?
yeah, she's speaking it out loud. Well, actually, I guess you
Okay.
hear.
Don't worry, he won't kill you. I healed you.
I was just wondering if I should take the. Why don't I go back with the blue light special and check to make sure that she hasn't regrown tentacles?
Oh, that's not what you guys wanted to heal, were the tentacles?
No, we don't want to heal the tentacles.
My bad. No, the blue light special doesn't reveal any further intrusion of those tentacles. Draco's removal of that corruption seems to have been complete
Great.
and entire.
If not greater.
Yeah, great or greater. But she is still quite fearful, and yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Once you get about halfway between the cistern that you're leaving and the open area that you can now see starting to expand out before you, there's a flash in all of your mind's eyes simultaneously of hundreds of sort of expressionless faces just pop into your minds, and all of them seem to be cowering in fear around one centralized figure. And you can just hear, "You have come to die before too young."
You say so. I think we could kill you.
Is that the god monster that was
Yep,
the missing
It
statue?
is. It is. He's not as tentacly as the other guys were.
I mean, I'm not sure what standard you're using to measure tentacleness, but yeah.
Too
We'll
much
take-
tentacle porn, Zach.
We'll take our chances.
Hey guys,
Fight
hit
us.
the big red nose.
Hit the big red. Boop.
That turns them off. Boom.
It's the power button.
That's right.
Oh man, give me 1 second to move some peoples around. My game is giving me fits.
Since he scratched all of the other names off of the other things, do we just have to use
Yeah, what
his
is?
name like Rumpelstiltskin and
Good
then
juice.
control him?
Oh,
That
let's
seems
say his name
exactly
backwards.
How I designed it. Yep.
Sometimes the simplest solution is the answer.
Yes. Sometimes to get it correct, you gotta just say the right answer. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Sorry, roll 27 a stroke. Okay, I think I fixed it. Sorry about that. I do not like to make these kinds of declaratives, but if you... This is the last chance you have to either turn back, take any last-minute preparations, or have any sort of... You know what lies before you, and It seems daunting. Lillipillipi seems terrified of it, and you are 30 feet away from walking into the chamber of the Eldritch God Otuyog. Is there anything you'd like to do? I'm not insinuating that there is or that you've forgotten something. I just don't want to get to a point where someone goes, "Oh shit, you know what I shouldn't have done," and you felt like I rushed you.
I feel like I would love.
When you die, I want it to be entirely your fault.
I would love a
it's gonna be
long
complete,
rest,
my
but
Right.
aside from that, I'm pretty sure he won't give us one. Hey, we did have that one fight where we just threw down and we were like, "Hey, if you want a real fight, you need to let us rest so that we are
I
at
don't
our
think the god-
best."
I don't think the god cares.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
try
I
it.
really
I'm gonna ask the god, "Do you want to fight us as we are, or do you want to fight us as our best?"
So, are you committing to entering this this world?
No, you said I'm 30 yards away, and he already knows that we're there. I'm yelling at
From
him.
the entrance to the room. You just, hey, that guy in the other room.
Just hold off. Just give me 5.
Here's the thing, like, if you want to fight me now, then I will. But also, if not, we'll be there in 60-ish minutes.
Well, we came here to fight, so the question is, do we fight now or do we fight after a long rest? If it will give us the opportunity to long rest, I would like action surge back.
Action surge. Tell me, God, do you fear action surge?
Yeah, exactly.
Falling out from the hollows of the sewer tunnel, you are met only with the psychic sense of predation. You've experienced it before, where you just feel like when you were alone in the dark woods that there's just something right in your blind spot looking to devour you. But there's no response to your, "Do you want to fight us at our best?"
Well, to get up to a safe spot for us, we got to figure out how to get out of the dungeon area, which, someone pulled a lever, then took the rope for us to climb out of. Not naming any names, Oni. Just...
While you're debating, a small voice projects itself into all of your minds, saying, "The difference between your greatest effort and your worst effort is insignificant to me."
Oh, shit, Docker. I like it.
I'm gonna cast guidance on myself.
It says, "I wouldn't go in there, bro."
I agree.
I'm gonna rage and run in and try and stab a bitch.
I'll follow Hoppy.
I can't hear them anyway, or I can understand them anyway. So
As soon
I
as
assume they're waiting for me to go.
As soon as I
So-
see what Hoppy's doing.
I'm going to move you guys to this map then.
Okay.
As you step into the chamber, you can see it is large and rectangular in size and shape. There's a pool of ick, let's say blood mixed with rendered fat, that creates a moat around this space. There are
And the
two
smell.
velveteen pulsating egg sacs directly in front of you along the channels of flowing fat and viscera that look like they're about to hatch. Through the torchlight in this room, you can see like the writhing, coiling tendrils of something in this egg sac that look like nascent Otuyog that you've fought before. Beyond it, you can see a colossal creature, some 40 or 50 feet of coiling tentacles, ending in just a maw of recurved teeth and compound eyes. That is obviously the beast Otuyog. However, in this room, the most notable feature is an enormous, pulsating brain. It looks like it's been cobbled together by thousands, perhaps,
Of other brains.
of other humanoid brains that have all been mishmashed, cobbled together haphazardly to create a large brain, and around it a bunch of human bone and Kuatoan bone have been cobbled together to makeshift a skull-like brain case. In
Back
the
to the
foreground
brain.
in front of Otuyog, you can see that there are 4 people who you recognize from your previous adventures that are currently wrapped
The
up in
Echoes.
tentacles, being drained of their lives and their brains are being siphoned out the back of their heads by large, thick tentacles that are kind of like.
We can see the tentacles this time, not like the ones
Yeah.
that we're controlling. So we could potentially sever the tentacles to free them.
Seems like
well, their brains get sucked out, so they're dead anyway.
they are in the process of being devoured.
So they did.
Well, we don't want this thing to get any like bigger / smarter / stronger. So
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can kill them
Inclined to
more. Yeah.
As best of luck and warm regards, because I think we're about to fucking die. Saying that
For
now.
fun, guys.
As you enter its sanctum,
We couldn't have, like-
Tuyug asks if you've come to worship at the altar of a god.
If you have one worth worshipping, maybe.
do we fake it? And
Shut
be
up,
like,
Draco.
Yeah, no, we're totally here to serve you. Or
Roy!
do we just fight? Hoppy's fighting. Okay.
Let's roll initiative before this gets out of control.
Was it ever in control?
I felt like perhaps I was.
Perhaps.
Thanks for telling us your feelings.
Math is okay.
Right. In descending order, Renan again will start us off. It's sort of poised up there near the massive brain, not unlike a throne.
Just to verify, these things here on the side, that's the egg sacs you're talking about, right?
Those are, yep.
That they're about to hatch that we should probably destroy before they hatch.
Mhm.
Hint, hint. Nudge,
Fill them
nudge.
with fire.
Guys! Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I was counting. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the left one first. And I'm gonna tell everyone, aim for the left. Let's try to do this strategically. Does a 32 kill the egg sac?
Nice.
Quick question. Does it?
Quick question.
And can we see health
Right.
bars?
Left or right? I'm sorry, I didn't pay attention.
Left.
Shut up. I said left.
It does rupture the sac. Giggity.
No, that sounds painful.
And a nascent life drinker is basically born into a world of violence and hate as it emerges from its cocoon with a short bow arrow just lodged in its skull. It looks slightly less combat effective, perhaps because of its nascency, or perhaps because you've just brain damaged it. But it is now a combatant on the field, and it is bleeding.
I barely heard it, guys. Sorry. I thought maybe it wouldn't be as powerful because it was
Well,
not
it
all
is a
the way.
little weaker.
You got it right in its soft spot. All right, we'll go to Hoppy's turn.
Do you want Hoppy to start back over here?
I'm
Or-
fine if you want to be haphazardly, violently moving into.
Okay, well then
Death
I'm
into
gonna
death.
solo this guy.
Let me solo him.
I can do it. And he's super huge, right?
He is super huge.
Colossal.
So I should be able to hit him. And let's do this. Click all the buttons first. There we go. All right. Bam. 18 hit.
18 misses.
So that also misses. And let me hit him with horns.
21.
21 hits.
Okay. For 7 damage. And apparently I can't hit him with Great Weapons Mastery, so won't even try next time.
As you hit him, the wounds on his body don't seem to manifest the way that you were expecting. Like, the first 2 hit its dense, rubbery flesh but caused no damage. as you gore him with your horns, your horns penetrate deeply into its flesh, and you rear up like you always do, like eviscerating someone. Instead, however, the fish woman that you recognize from the acting troupe writhes and screams in pain, and 2 giant bloody holes open in her chest, looking as though she were just gored by a large bull.
Guess we know who we're gonna attack. Yeah,
It's just putting the damage into her.
Yeah.
I know. So we go ahead and do the damage onto them. No, we kill them. It kills him.
Or
I don't
or
think that
you
would take her.
or you
It's
cut
try to
them.
save them.
You could cut
their
them out
brains
of
are
the.
sucked out. Their brains are gone.
They're in the
Blah, blah.
process of having their brains sucked out. They're not dead yet.
Yeah, Jaco, he's
I love
using
Draco's
people
absolutism.
to put the damage in.
We can
The
try
thing is,
both.
though,
Like, relax.
drain damage is serious. It's gone. They've been here for a minute. Okay,
All right,
sorry.
it is Draco's turn.
Okay, so scorching ray at blue, since blue is there. Woohoo!
Nice.
Aha!
Also a hit.
Oh shit!
Not a hit. Roll your critical fail.
I don't want to.
I don't want to. Oh, that's not right. I was reading weapon malfunction. You scramble the ingredients of your component pouch, or your focus becomes overloaded with magical energy and temporarily stops working. You are unable to perform any spell that requires material components to cast until the end of your next turn.
That's fine. Flame seed from fire dude.
Flame Seed misses.
Yeah, and I go, ah! And I work on try to get my shit together.
The first 2 scorching rays were dead on hits, Draco. However, you do notice that its rubbery flesh chars only slightly, almost as if they have become highly resistant to fire damage.
They don't like my fire, guys.
Amon, it's your turn.
I think they like your fire. That's the problem.
We don't mind it, friend.
Okay. Everyone's going after Jimmy Jr. over here.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Alrighty. I ain't gonna do it.
Unfortunately, that is a miss. That's a hit.
That's my super awesome, powerful turn.
It is my turn. At the beginning of the Tuyog's turn, I need every person within 120 feet, which I think is everybody on the
Shit.
map, needs to make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh dear.
Alright, Hoppy.
Damn!
Wow, Hoppy.
Too bad I already used my Indomitable.
Whoa.
Wow, none
Actually,
of you are doing
no.
none of us. Except for Hoppy, which what
Yeah, right?
is going on?
Oh! Because the Eldritch God speaks his incantation aloud and Hoppy can't understand him, he is saved from this
Nice.
effect. I like it. Everybody else, you are cursed. A small spectral black tentacle begins to coil around your forehead from out of the ether and starts trying to poke in your ear or in your eye, trying to gain access to your mind. Everybody except Hoppy will make their next saving throw at disadvantage.
Cool.
This is gonna go well.
Tuya will make a tentacle attack against Hoppy. It critically misses. That's a good start.
Ah! He falls prone. Stabs himself with his own tentacle.
Knocked himself out.
Not a good KO.
accidentally severs one of the tentacles on the actor guy.
I'm reading 1 second. So it is normally a very good one. Actually, it's good. It's good. It is really good because it means I don't get to take my other action.
Good.
It says that
Very good.
you attack wildly and I lose track of the fight around you. I end my turn and move to the bottom of the initiative order. So I'm an 8 now below Oni. But it does mean that I end my turn right now. I guess after Oni I'll move to 8, so we'll skip myself. So you don't get to see the other horrible thing it was about to do. And
good.
it
I don't wanna see
is Oni's turn.
It
No one
doesn't
wants
get
to see
a
it.
turn after me though, right?
No, that's what I'm saying. I just moved it there now so I don't forget to do it, but we'll be skipping its turn and going to Renan after you. Actually, technically we have something on initiative 0, but
Okay, I'm gonna come here and fight this guy. Hey, that seems good.
Oh.
that is good.
Hey, Oni, we swapped again.
41 says... after your attack, you can choose to automatically succeed in grappling your opponent if you have a free hand, or shoving them prone if both hands are in use.
If I shove him prone, I get advantage on the next 2 attacks, right?
That is correct.
Done. You prone, tentacle boy.
Boy.
Okay, can I attack some more?
I mean, his name's Trevor. I feel like you can use his name, you know, call names.
Take 15, Trevor.
Trevor, you bitch.
Oh!
Oh.
Take
God
even
damn.
more.
Isn't that 30 crit too?
Yup.
Yep.
Oh no.
It is a double damage crit as reflected in the damage roll. It just rolled
Okay.
low damage, but it's not a natural 20.
Okay, I thought she had extended range.
She does.
19
It's just
and
we only
20.
roll for 20s.
Mhm.
Okay, got it.
47 says. This is one of those things we're gonna have to adjudicate something. Oni, it's the one that disarms him. He's not
Yeah.
grappling
Good
anybody.
lord.
He just grabs a weapon.
Mhm.
I will give you the option on either side of that, allowing you to take the disengage action for free, or taking the dodge action for free. That's kind of like bookends the one that you rolled.
So I've already moved my 30. If I take the disengage, I can move an additional 30
That's correct.
and shimmy this way. This way. Because
That's
that
fine
way
with
I
me.
can try to sever this tentacle on my next turn.
Kill him.
Well, you guys are still going to be attacking him, and you have to run half. It takes me 2 movements to get on this side
Right.
of the screen, so I've got him most of the way down. You guys can finish him off.
No, I mean kill the actor dude.
Oh,
That will be.
you
No.
can attack with fire one of the people. I am going to try severing and see what happens.
All right. On initiative 0, I've got 2 actions. The born nascent Atuya will
Surprised it didn't follow.
charge Renan.
It has to stand up.
It's Mama.
Oh, that's fair.
Yup.
Its speed is only 40, so I don't know that I can actually get there.
Ha.
It wants to give
That's right.
its mama a hug.
It...
I kicked its head as I ran past.
Yeah. It will just move to there and utilize its life leech aura to regain some life from Renan, which is just going to be that 2d6 drain that we saw before.
Roll low. Roll low.
Yep.
Yeah.
It is not going well for me. 1 second, please. Okay. On initiative 0, as a legendary creature, I will take a lair action. The pulsating brain at its center seems to respond to Atuyug's command and begins to pulsate and glow. It starts to build up an arcane charge, and a small arc of dark, shadowy energy leaps from the corpus callosum of the brain into Oni's head.
Oh.
You are being targeted by the Elder Brain. I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw. And you did fail that first one, so this Wisdom saving throw is at a disadvantage.
Great.
I can't look.
Oh, nat 1.
It's not good.
14
is-
is not terrible. It could have been much worse.
That's true. Regrettably, you are enslaved by Otuyo.
God damn it.
As soon as you get
You have been.
you can feel a soft pressure in the back of your head as something wraps around your neck and enters your mind forcefully, violently.
Can I Wall of Steel?
It
It won't do anything.
I mean, the answer is yes, you can, but it won't really do anything in this instance. It's not a damaging
There's
effect.
nothing
So
I can do to not be controlled.
you will get to make a repeat saving throw at the end of each turn. But on your next turn, you will find yourself overcome by bloodlust and a desire to kill your comrades to please this god. What that means, we'll talk about on your turn. Renan, it's your turn at the start of 2.
I'm gonna take out the baby that I created, which I should have never done in learning my lessons. And I'm gonna say, everybody go for the guy. Don't worry about anybody else but the guy.
That's a hit,
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
and he goes to 15.
God damn it. I wish I had 2 turns.
Anything else from Renan?
No. Renan knows her
Happy.
place.
I'm going to slide over here and try and disconnect her brain sucker.
Okay.
Is that just an attack?
No, it would have to be an athletics check to sort of like uncoil all of the tentacle-iness. Or just like rip her out of that sort of chamber that she's in.
Oh, wow.
Unsurprisingly, not a thing Hoppy has any difficulty doing. You basically just tear the tentacles apart with great shearing force and free her from imprisonment. She's disoriented, but is able to stand on her own 2 feet and like has that weird like, oh my god, I know you. Where the fuck am I? Kind of like, she's been in some kind of a trance or daze, but is happy to at least see a recognizable face until she sees the eldritch horror behind her, and is, panicky. Understandably so.
If we free these guys, can we use the help, harm, heal?
Well,
my
yeah.
plan. Yep. She is now an NPC that on turn 0 will take one of my favorite HHH actions. I'm going to move her just slightly to represent that she's no longer in that tentacle pod.
Okay. And can I... that's the action, right?
Yes.
The athletics check is the action. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So then I'm going to move over here so that I'm ready to do the same thing with her on the next turn.
Okay.
And I don't get... because I moved, I can actually do a horns. I moved 20 feet, so... but I'm not going to because it's hurting them.
That seems fair. Excellent restraint. Draco, it's your turn.
No, I take that back. I have to. So I'm going to attack him.
Oh, to not have rage fall off. Yeah, that's
Does
smart.
he know that I'm tentacled?
The effect is not like hidden, so it would depend, I think, on how much attention Hoppy was paying. Like, he won't be surprised by your attack, I don't think, if that's what
No,
you're
I
asking.
meant Draco.
Oh,
Like, could he take an action to try to free me, or no?
I would, if that was a thing that Draco wanted to do, I would want a perception roll first to see exactly how much he understood of what happened to you.
You don't have to, Draco. I was just curious.
I don't think I would have really noticed right away because you went right in, balls ablazing. And Renan, you sure you don't want me to attack the or the guy right next to you?
You could probably kill him even if you're only doing half damage.
Yeah, kill that guy since he's so low, and then move on.
Okay, going over here with a little fire dude, and I am going to cast poison spray on him.
Nice.
And then fire dude is going to cast flame seed.
Nice.
Okay, the fire damage is halved, did hit but is halved, and takes this many. And then the poison spray I gotta save against. Give me 1 second. I do not succeed, so I take 11 and go to 2.
No.
If the flame seed wasn't halved, he'd be dead.
Can't
Does he get
Flame
the
Guy-
extra d6 of damage from Flame Guy?
I believe Flame Guy gives a d8 of damage when Draco does fire damage, and Draco
Oh,
did poison damage.
Only fire
Yeah.
damage. Sorry, I wasn't
I'm
sure.
pretty
Yeah,
sure.
and-
You can double check, but I think that's right.
No, you're right. It is fire, and it won't count with fire dude's own flame seed because it's its power.
I like how good we become at this game when something's at 2 hit points.
Yeah, exactly. We're so
Alright.
close.
lead.
Looks like it's... Yep.
Only get one attack.
Yes.
I'm gonna try to finish this guy off.
Mm-hmm. No extra
Ooh,
damage.
wow. Maybe I'll give you a tip afterwards.
Justa?
Which is just the oh my
Nice.
god. Fun. How have we been playing so long that at the same time we
Yes.
say the same words? Oh god. Help me.
Okay, you can die now.
Nice.
I have my permission to die.
What's your crit roll?
It is dead.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing I need to do. 22.
Oh, that's a good one. You feel the ebb and flow of battle and know where to take your next move. After this turn, you move to the top of the initiative order.
Oh, nice.
Get up here and free some folks.
Alright.
You still have.
I still have.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're trying to
The dude.
disconnect these guys.
Shoot the dude.
Mhm.
Or
He looks
murder them,
big and
depending on
scary.
who you ask.
If he's a bad dude, I'll shoot the bad dude.
He clearly
That's
looks
easy.
bad to me.
Well, the bad dude, the only one that's the bad dude is the tentacle guy, who is stealing.
This is
life
the
from
barbarian.
other guys. He's the guy
Yeah.
whose son was left alone in the oasis. We went and met with him.
Yes.
Been here for a long time.
His name is.
He must got lots of brain. He got a big brain on that one, I tell
Or
you
he just
what.
had a lot of other people to eat first, and these are the last 4.
Are you shooting Kamal? Draco recommended and you said yes, but I couldn't decide if that was you taking him seriously
yes.
or you just dismissing his idea and doing your own thing.
I shoot the bad guy.
Okay. It takes 13 damage. But as before, that 13 damage is passed on instead to one of the people still attached to the tentacle, and she just begins to bleed from wounds that materialize sort of like stigmata on her chest and neck.
Which one?
The one in front of Hoppy. It's Asima. You met her before.
Yeah,
You've met them all before.
I recognize
Indeed you
them.
have.
I just
Mm-hmm.
Anything else from Amon?
No, sir.
all right. Let's get this shit show going.
Oni, it's your turn. On your turn, you need to fulfill the following requirement. You need to attack to the best of your ability the nearest hostile, which I think is Hoppy, unless you want to make a compelling argument for somebody else.
Actually, it'd be the girl. It'd be
Could
the one right next
oh
to her.
yeah, she would be. Right?
I think that would be seen more like as a food source to
Okay.
Tuyug and not a threat.
Gotcha. Okay.
I think you have to choose one of your teammates to attack, but you're not going to take your full round. You're just going to make your best single attack. So like I think that's probably just gold hand one time. No modifiers, no feats or anything, just one.
Can I just longbow him from back here? Or do I have to move in?
So
Because
what
I'm really
what I
bad
prefer
at
to do
longbows.
what I prefer to do is allow players to have some level of creativity, but you are being compelled by a magical effect to kill him
And as a barbarian,
yeah.
I would run in. All right.
Right. It's up to you, like if you want to be creative in how
Sorry,
you do that.
Happy.
Damn.
26
All right.
hits.
Know that I don't want to do this. I am being forced to.
Oh, clearly, I see a smile on your face.
I didn't want to do this, bud.
5 damage. You could do that all day. I will heal it.
Perfect.
Okay. Oni, at the end of your turn, you get to make a save against the enslave effect again. Wisdom saving
or
throw.
intelligence?
Wisdom.
But it's at disadvantage because of that.
No, that's what I was trying to remind you earlier. That was just a one-time thing. The next saving throw that you made was a disadvantage, so you can take away your squigglies if that was what was helping you remember.
Yes.
And 16 is the number you were looking for, so you shrug off the enslave effect, you reach back and just pull the tentacle out of your brain and squish it in your hand. You know.
Then I'm gonna glare at him and say, "You'll pay for that."
And Hoppy's like, what?
No, not Hoppy. The thing.
Move.
And then I'm gonna move over here to position myself to help Free on my next turn.
Okay. It is the Aboleth. The Atuyog's turn. Who I've templated, I don't know if you can tell, as an Aboleth.
Open the red dot! Hit the red dot!
We'll start with a Psychic Drain. The only person that can be targeted by the Psychic Drain so far is Oni. There's a vestige of Atuyog's will still floating around in your mind, and he drains a portion of your mental energy away from you. You're going to take 3d6 points of psychic damage, and I need you to make an intelligence saving throw. You lose 13. No problem. There's a moment where, like, you could tell it was trying to take thoughts or memories from your mind, but you are a locked door, a bastion of defensibility, and you rebuff his attack.
Now that I've freed
You've had a
myself
lot-
and I'm angry.
She's had a lot of mind games done to her.
Yeah.
That's not untrue. On initiative 0, we have a couple of things. Would you guys like to do the help, harm, heal first, or would you like me to take my stuff and you guys help, harm, heal at the end?
Harm. All the harm.
No, don't we want to free
help.
these people? Shouldn't we have her
Yeah.
try to free this guy?
Oh yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
shoot him. I'm gonna shoot him.
If you want
There will be
her to
2
take
other
the help
people for
action,
you.
she'll go and help Kamal try to get free. Does that seem fair?
Yeah.
There are
Yes.
still 2 other people for you to kill, Draco. We're gonna try to save this boy's father.
She's having a difficult time with it, but she's just slowly taking her claws and sort of like raking apart chunks of the tentacle to take it apart. If she is unmolested, next turn she will have freed Kamal.
Okay.
On my turn, the other egg hatches
No.
and seems larger and
Just
just
a plus sign.
more agile than its brother was,
Because
and it will move here.
it was allowed to incubate to its full potential. We didn't interrupt
Why
this.
come at me? I did nothing to you, dude.
Where is Moto?
It can. Its primitive thought in your mind, Draco, is something that translates closely to snack time.
Okay, I got an idea. All right.
It sees you as a food item, but not a meal.
Right.
It will
I'm
start
little.
by
A little guy.
starts with a bite attack. 17. It doesn't have
Yes,
advantage. All right,
My
that's
armor class is 14, so yeah.
21
hard.
points of damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw. Well, that's not good.
I don't think I did it.
You are now poisoned. and your HP maximum is reduced by 5.
Actually, I don't think I can be poisoned.
That
Yeah,
would
go
be-
ahead.
You research that while I continue to throttle
Yeah.
you.
Wait, so what was my damage? Let me get that in there.
21. 5 of it is necrotic, in case that matters. I don't think it does for you, but
No.
And the tentacle, I think, misses.
It does.
Nice. And then at the end of each of my turns, it will necrotic leech, which doesn't heal it any, but does deal 2d6 of necrotic damage to you. For a total of 7. And Hoppy, the Tuyog monster, gets to make a free tail swipe attack at initiative 0, which it will make against you. With advantage.
Missed.
Misses, yep.
Is that automatic advantage or?
I thought because you were reckless last turn.
I was not. Oh, was I reckless last turn? I wasn't supposed to be.
I thought you
I
did
mean,
that. It
no,
turns out-
you're right. I did, because I only had the one attack, so I wouldn't have gone reckless. But that's fine.
You did it with
It's
the
fine.
horns,
You missed
that way you
anyway.
could use it rage.
Amon at the start of round 3.
All right. I guess I'm gonna attack other Jimmy Jr. over here. Oof. 15.
15 misses, 18 hits for 7.
Got a Hunter's Mark. And I'm going to move just a little further away. And that'll be it for me.
Okey-doke. Renan, your turn.
Nice.
Round 3, fresh baby.
Sadly, I have to shoot the baby, even though I think we should just be shooting the big guy, but okay.
Yep.
You don't have to. You control your destiny. Big stretch.
27 damage. Does that... How we doing?
I didn't see it. It didn't come through for me. 24 hits. And you said it was 27 damage? I just see sneak attack and piercing with empty fields.
Yeah, 18 and 9, so if my math's maths.
It often does.
27.
And is that it for Renan?
No crits. I wish. What is that
Puppy.
noise?
Not
Are you
sure.
dying?
Deep throating a mic.
Mm.
I'm gonna go ahead and try and release her.
You do.
Shouldn't have been at advantage. And then I'm going to run to the. Is there something on the brain that I can attack?
I don't know how to answer that question. The brain itself is like sitting in a skull hot tub. The brain itself doesn't really have features beyond like left hemisphere, right hemisphere.
Okay.
Like you could
Can
stab
I
and poke at the
stab it?
brain, sure. But like as far as features on the brain, any one part of it looks broad strokes the same as any other one part.
Well, I'm trying to get it to stop. Controlling Oni because I don't trust it anymore.
That seems fair. For what it's worth, Oni is no longer controlled.
True, but she hit me last turn,
Mm-hmm.
so I assumed that I recognize that as mind control,
Bad
and so
brain.
I'm assuming. Yes, so I'm gonna try and destroy it like I destroyed the chair.
Draco, it's your turn.
Okay, so I was looking up and I was wrong. I don't have immune to poison.
I'll add the horns down.
Shouldn't have been at. Oh, that wasn't an advantage. Sorry.
But I will cast a nice little spell to kind of get this guy away from me a little bit, I cast Thunder Wave.
Thunder, thunder, thunder wave! Oh!
But if he fails that,
He does.
he does. He gets pushed back 10 feet away from me. And then Fire Dude does fire damage with a Flame Seed.
Can fire damage pull him 20 more feet away?
Right? That'd be nice.
Thunder damage far more effective than the fire, but a good little disengage maneuver. Like it.
Yeah.
Anything else from Draco, or are we passing to Oni?
I'm going to stumble backwards a little bit. You know, get away from him a little. Get a little bit more room. No snacky snack.
You a snack. Oni, it's your turn.
Okay. I want to free this person.
That's the one
She's
that Mark
already
just
free.
freed.
Okay, then this one.
Make an athletics check.
By the way, sorry guys for the loud noises. You know, Thunder Wave. It was kind of loud.
Ooh, my eardrums. That is not remarkable.
That is not remarkable. That's true.
Didn't she get advantage on that? Because she is a remarkable athlete?
I think she just gets to add half her proficiency bonus again.
Yeah. But you set up the thing to automatically do that, I think.
I did, yeah. Oni, unfortunately, you cannot wrench this person out of their tentacle pod in one deft maneuver the way that Hoppy has and you have in the past. Another good tug like this next turn will definitely free them, but you are unable to do it in a single action this turn. Unless you want to use inspiration or something else.
I don't have inspiration or action surge. I would normally get to attack twice. Do I get to try this athletic pull twice?
Unfortunately, you do not. The athletics check supplants the 2 attacks you would make with the attack action.
Then I guess I will cast Blade Ward Cantrip in case it tries to slap me and pass turn.
Not an unreasonable bonus action. My turn will start with a bite against Hoppy because attacking my brain. Are you reckless or no?
No.
Okay. Thanks. Oh God, this is the clumsiest Elder God ever.
It's
Fucker.
59 on the fumble table says.
Knock out, knock out, knock out.
It says I drop my weapon, but we're gonna look at some of the other options nearby because that's not gonna work. I think we'll take that one. I missed the attack and gaze upon the chaos of the battle, causing my confidence to falter, which seems especially appropriate for this one.
Yep.
I gain disadvantage on the next attack roll I make against any target. I won't be making an attack roll now. It'll be at initiative 0, so you guys have to
Remind you.
sheriff me on that one because I will likely forget and try to cheat you out of it.
It is 0.
Oh, hey, that's fun news. All right, on 0, 2 things happen. Actually, we'll just do his tail swipe first, and we'll do that at disadvantage to get that out of the way. I will attempt to tail swipe Hoppy. 14 misses. I don't know why the toggle doesn't work, but it doesn't work.
Nope.
Now I will. The Elder Brain reaches out on 0 using its lair action. And this time. Give me this. Renan, a arc of dark black shadowy energy reaches out from the Elder Brain to try to tentacle you. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. Are you at disadvantage also?
So 13.
You are enslaved as Oni was last turn. On your next turn, you will make one of your attacks to the best of your ability at the nearest hostile to a Tuyug. And then this guy will pursue Draco in its conquest for us, or in its mission for
Go
us back.
away!
It will start with a bite. 13
Missed.
misses, I think.
It misses.
Tentacle. Also,
That's a match. That's a match.
15 plus 6 is 21. And you are now grappled. And I'm gonna necrotic drain you. You
always
and
one
Lillipillipi take 7.
There's always one point in a fight where I'm like, we're gonna fucking die.
Is that now?
Mhm.
I feel like it. I'm at 6.
It is Mon's turn.
Help harm heal.
Oh right, yeah.
She gets
this
to
lady
finish
frees
getting this
Kamal.
guy. Can you
Yep.
put markers on the ones that are freed so that we can...
It's all of them except this one now. But if you'd like, I can put like that one's still trapped. Does that work for you? There you go.
Sure.
And
What do you want Kamal to do with his newly found freedom?
can he help free the other one so that Oni can
use
have
my
a turn
to
next
attack.
turn?
That'd
Sure.
be great.
And what do you want her to do? Asima.
Can they both
Rob?
together do it? Because it took this lady 2 times to get him free.
Her athletics check was very poor, which is why. Since Kamal, we know, is a big brawny dude, it's likely he's going to be able to do it by himself. But I guess you also failed, so maybe we don't know.
Try it, and if we need to, let's potentially use him to free the other one. And if that works, then this one
He can go
and
heal Draco.
Mhm.
It will take her a while to get there, but she's on that mission.
All right, and this guy's now free, so you can take off the thingy. The thingy.
You forgot your thingy.
Thanks.
All right, Amon, it is the start of round 4.
Empire Records quote. Empire Records
So
quote.
good. So good.
Yawn! My favorite movie of all time. Sorry.
I'm gonna try and save Draco. 14, 21.
14 misses, 21 hits. I see 14 damage. Plus 3 is 17 damage.
And then I'm gonna add my hunters. Whatever it's called, it adds the extra d4.
It is unfortunate that everything in that subclass has roughly the same name.
Mhm.
Like
Hunters.
Hunter's
would you
Prey,
consider
Hunter's
this-
Quarry,
Mark,
Hunter's Mark,
Hunter's
Hunter's...
Bitch?
it's just like,
Quick question. Would you consider him a monster?
I do.
Okay.
I also consider you a monster.
I am a monster in the bedroom. All
I'm
right,
just a
all
mom.
right. You know, Renan, I do that just for your reaction. You're like, nope.
Oh, I know, Zach. I know.
All right, Renan, it is your turn to pick the closest hostile to a Tuyug to you and make a single attack against it.
I'm gonna shoot Amon.
Okay.
What now?
Any sneak attack?
Oh
Oh!
Well, it would be without sneak, right?
She didn't move.
Because you said it's base. You said basic.
no! No, it's sneak because I'm using my
That's
bonus
so
action.
much damage. Echo, that's so much damage, buddy.
Hi, Echo.
no. He was sleeping in the hallway.
my steady aim.
I woke him up.
I'm considering this. So it's supposed to just be a single attack. It's not supposed to be a spell, and it's not supposed to use any activated abilities. But since sneak attack literally is not active,
Damn.
okay, no, I can save this with rules. The I don't take a move action, the steady aim ability, I think is actually in and of itself a bonus action. in order to
Okay.
give
It
you
is.
the advantage or to unlock the sneak attack. So I think you don't do that. I think he just hits. You just hit
With
him for 14 points of
piercing.
piercing. Yeah.
Oh,
I think it's just a
man.
standard crit, and I mean, 14 still sucks butts, but it's better than being zeroed by a teammate.
Yes.
One shot.
All right, so Mon, you'll take 14, and Renan, you will make a Wisdom saving throw to potentially shrug off this enslave effect.
Please.
And not be a team killing
Please let
fucktard.
me.
I mean, he would have been at 5, but still, that's
I can't do anything about it.
0 than we want him to be.
Um,
I mean,
Missed the
He's
number
really
by
slow.
1. Can anybody give her
An
a
inspiration
point?
token. Oh,
I can give her my guidance that I rolled first.
yeah. That'll let you roll
That's
an
a
extra
1d4.
D6. Oh, D4. Perfect.
I'm fine with that. Renan, you do succeed. You shrug off the tentacle horribleness that was trying to infect your mind. You're able to pull it out and snap it in half.
thank God.
Your next turn will be your own.
Nobody mind holes me. I do the mind holing.
I do the soul holing.
Oh.
All right, Hoppy, it's your turn.
All right. I'm going to attack big dude. Warglaive, Reckless. Been a long time since I got a crit. Anyway, 32.
Very gratifyingly, you slash into its body, causing actual damage to it. It bleeds and screams in recoiling. Does not seem to like you very much at this exact moment.
If I move to the other side of it, I can get some horn damage too. So I'm going to do that. No, I'm not.
JK, lol. Draco.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to charm the monster.
Ooh, out-psych the psyker?
Yep.
Nice. What do I have to make? A wisdom save. Ooh, that's one of my best ones.
But the little guy, not the big guy. Yes, son of a
Little one, yeah.
It was a
fire
nice try.
dude, fire dude.
What was the number I needed? Was that exactly? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly is. Son bitch.
And the flame seed misses.
Guys, it's nice working with y'all. Yeah, you have a good one.
All right, Oni, it is your turn.
Okay. Sorry, I was snuggling a puppy.
Do well by the
All right,
grotto.
here we go. Going in for first hit. Going in for second hit. Ooh. Third hit.
I see 2 hits for 21.
Yep. And that's my turn.
Okie doke. It is my turn. We'll start with all 3 of his tentacle attacks. This is the first time he gets to make an actual attack. 3 tentacles on Hoppy.
29, a crit.
Does 20 hit? Yeah.
I can. No, I can't.
So 14
Yes, it
points
does.
of bludgeoning for the first one, and 17 points of bludgeoning for the second one. So you take 7 and 8. Total of 15.
Alright.
And then it will pass its turn to 0. On 0, it will use its free tail attack on Oni, which I
Wait.
think has to make it disadvantage.
But you still get the guy attacking me. He's
Yeah,
not
he'll go on
is he?
0. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Do I get the reaction to the with the tail?
I don't see why not.
And damage.
Okey-doke.
And that should be it. His should be at disadvantage.
He has advantage right now because he's at half.
Okay.
I can't see
Oop,
my
that's not right.
screen where I am, so if I take damage, can you check it off my sheet for me?
Yep.
Thanks.
I can soak some of that.
Let me know how much.
Ooh, how much was
9.
it? I can also do my shield.
You only took 5
Oh, yeah, if Mark
after
can...
Mark's spirits.
Yeah, that's fine. Thanks.
All right. Other 0 thing is this guy will attack Draco. Since you are tentacled, he will start with his free tentacle slam, which is. Oh, it didn't roll it for me. I wanted it to roll it for me. It's just 2d6 plus 5 to everybody that's grappled. So you take 12 and go to 0.
Yep, they only had 6, so think.
No.
Wow, he's tenderizing the meat before he eats me, huh?
We can have
They're
our
beating me around a little bit.
people come heal you.
He'll move there and make a bite attack against Renan,
Mm,
which I think misses.
that
Yep.
is, yeah, misses. I'm a 16.
On his end step, he will necrotic drain the 3 of you, Renan, Lillipillipi, and Draco for 9 points, which means Draco, you take 1 death save fail. And then this lady will arrive here. She's going to try to give you a potion.
I don't think I can drink it. Kind of dead.
She's giving you a potion, like glug glug
Okay.
glug, feeding you. You gain 6 hit points. You have 3 other characters in the help, harm, heal category. What would you like them to do?
Heal Draco.
Oh, you need some healing too,
probably
there, dude.
go south and help the other group. I think Hoppy and I will
Yeah.
do okay up here on our own, but we really need some help to the south.
Except that will. Okay. Pause for just 1 sec. Each one of those will heal him by 7 to 9 hit points. Do we want to give them all that that access? Because right now he's getting like 21 a turn.
Then what
With the
about
3 of
just
those.
some kind of help action from here if they stay out of the range of that ability, and then maybe Fire Guy can start teleporting people away next turn.
Well, I gotta recast Fire Dude because since I went
Oh,
out,
right,
he went
you
out.
From this range, the only thing that this person can do is the
Encouraging
range
words.
D4 plus 2 heal. So if you want her to heal Draco from here, I can offer him a D4 plus 2,
Sure.
and there's little else that they can do at range.
Range, that's perfect.
Why don't we?
Can one
Why,
of them?
why don't the
Oh,
other
on.
2?
Go ahead, Marco.
Do we want the other 2 to help us with the big dude up top?
I was also going to offer, is there anything that they can do to offer Amon assistance, like a bonus to his next attack rolls? Or damage rolls?
Yeah, help action for advantage.
That's the help, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why they do help, harm, or heal.
Let's do one help on Amon.
This person will coach him on through aiming a bow.
And we did one ranged heal.
Yeah, that was this one.
And then we can do one.
We've got Kamal left.
Can Kamal give the bonus to Renan? Because, man, when she hits, she hits.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
he'll
know.
come to here and try to distract the life drinker by insulting it and taunting it,
Perfect.
which will hopefully expose a vulnerability.
Perfect. I like that.
And we'll start round number 5 with Amon.
Come on. Alright.
Dying,
gonna-
bitches.
Take revenge on Draco.
On me? What? Or for me?
Good
Not
Draco.
on you. For you. Yeah. Revenge for Draco. Come on.
Not
Oh,
like
I have
that,
help
you're not.
action, So I get to roll one more time for that one.
Nice.
That's a hit.
And then my second shot will be 16. Does that hit?
The 16 misses by 1.
I'm just gonna roll Hunter's Mark twice, so I don't have to manually roll.
Anything else from Amon?
I don't think. Oh, actually, wait. I can do. Where's my bonus action? Let's look at my spells. Sorry, just a second.
Renan, you're on deck.
Healing Spirit.
Oh, I'm ready.
I'm gonna cast Healing Spirit on Draco.
Ooh.
Okay.
It's weird being the one getting healed for once.
You heal one hit point, Draco, and go to 10.
Yay! Thank you.
I'm helping. I'm helping. That's it for me.
I'll take it.
But now you can summon Fire Dude and he can zip you out of there. No more damage. Oh, you and the lady. Don't leave the lady there.
We'll have that be your healing wisp.
Oh, look at it. It's so pretty.
Alright,
Oh,
Renan.
boomy like.
Shoot that thing in the face.
Remember, you can move if you wish, because you have advantage from Kamal's taunting.
She's still controlled, isn't she?
No, I'm
No,
not.
she broke
No.
it.
Oh.
This is the guidance
Okay.
we broke through.
I have disadvantage if I use my bow when I'm in melee, correct?
That is correct.
Okay. Does a 17 even hit?
A 17 matches.
Okay. And then Booming Blade only works if he moves, right?
That is correct.
Alright. I'm gonna move.
Okay.
Just to there.
We'll use my bite as an attack of opportunity.
Hold on. I think I have
Gonna use your
Are you-
bonus action to
Disengage.
Step
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, evasion.
no
My
attack.
bonus action to evade. Thank you.
And I think that's Hoppy's turn then, yeah?
Yeah.
No.
Hoppy, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna attack him twice, move around, and hit him with my horns.
Dang.
And hit him with my horns. Twelve plus 10, 22.
He's getting considerably damaged. You can start to sense through this, like he's been projecting fear. That stopped last turn, and now you're getting hints of, like, panic. He was trying to build to something far greater, and you caught him before he has... before he's reached his
Yay!
final form.
Yay.
Draco, your turn.
Okay. To get my ass out of the frying pan, cast summoning Fire Dude again. Whoop. And then he's gonna come over, grab the three of us, and teleport us over here, I'm thinking. Out of the way.
Yeah. No healing for you. And you guys are all ranged.
And
Did that-
that's my move. Now
Doesn't
the
he
scary
do a
thing is
little- fire damage?
he does do a little bit of fire damage whenever he pops in.
One damage might be the difference. We've had a couple Lisa's turn.
Right? See where's it?
I think it's under Telefart.
I fart
damage.
at you as I leave.
Boom. 2 points of fire damage.
I'll take it.
That would have been the difference between a dead guy and a live guy last time.
Yep.
Oniara.
Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
All three hit. That's 35.
Wow.
That damage.
Nice.
Nice.
It goes to
Good
11
job,
hit
Lenny.
points.
Must be nice.
Is that another Lee?
It's at 10%.
The
That's
bard
officially a
doesn't
Lee.
update, or rather, if it did, it doesn't look like it's 11 hit points away.
Yeah, it's
The green
Stuck
bar
at
or the
half.
blue bar?
I can only see
Blue
the
bar.
Blue bar.
The blue bar. Oh, let me fix this.
Yeah, I don't see no green bar.
How about now?
Oh,
There we go.
Yeah, that's better.
The blue bar was its like psychic shield where it was
Pulling
shunting
from
damage to
those
those people. I was only going to let like a maximum amount of that damage be translated,
Oh, okay.
but you guys took away all of his damage
Poison.
sponges.
Okay, that is the end of my turn because I already used action surge.
The action
The action
surge.
surge.
All right. I will. Oh, I forgot the life leech. Damn it. All right. Starting with 3 tentacles on Hoppy. Do I have advantage?
You do.
Why won't it do that? So attack number 1 is 21. Attack number 2 is 29.
Ooh, as a crit.
And attack number 3 is 26. So I see
All hit.
17 damage, you turn to 8. The crit is 21 damage that you turn to 10, that's 18. And the 25 is 6, so you take a total of 24.
Thank you for doing the addition for me.
Alright, I know you can do it.
It worked better that time. Sorry, I'm not focused.
On Zero, a couple of things happen. We'll do his stuff first this time. He will get to Life Leech Aura one of the people whose mind he's previously invaded, and it will be Renan. Will take 3d6 of psychic damage for a total of 9, and he'll heal for 9.
Oh, don't touch me.
Bad touch.
Just mentally.
He will use. Oh, I won't. I'm going to use Defend as my other lair action. And it is creature's turn. Creature will move to here. It will bite Amon, which I think hits for 15 points of damage. I need a Constitution saving throw. No poison for you.
Suck it.
He was trying.
And then it's going to hit 4 targets with its life leech. So that's the caster fish person, Kamal, Renan, and Amon all are going to lose 9 points of take 9 points of necrotic damage, and he heals for a bunch, 36.
This guy's more of a badass than the big dude, huh? I wonder if we could kill the big dude, the little guy would die. We should try to kill the big guy.
It is Amon's turn.
Sheesh. So he's
Back to
in
health.
melee with me now, right?
He is.
Yeah.
You guys,
Okay.
Caleb just made sushi.
Yum!
Awesome.
We should play D&D at
Good
your
to
house.
have.
Okay, so like, where is that for everybody?
You guys are more than welcome to come over. All right, I'm gonna do my classic drop the bow maneuver. Always works out so well for me.
15 just misses.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But that hits. For 11. Plus 4.
And I think that is all I am able to do. As a bonus action, can I pick up my bow?
I'm fine with it.
Cool. And that'll be it for
Renan,
me.
it is your turn. Oh, we didn't do help harm
and
heal
help
on
harm.
0.
Oh yeah.
I told you if you don't catch me, I'll forget.
We definitely want some healing and some helping for. Can we have them give Hoppy advantage?
Bread.
Spread.
We
Have-
want them to get out of the life sucking radius.
Okay.
The- Less that are there, the less he's going to heal, and we'll, between you and me, we will definitely kill off the big bad.
Yeah.
But we're going to have to go down and deal with the other guy.
Easiest thing. So,
So-
what do you want Kamal to do?
Give Ren an advantage and then back away.
He taunts Nan Nana Boo Boo, stick your head in doo doo, and the life drinker looks at him. What? He will be distracted.
Okay.
What do you want the bard to do? She was in your theater
Move
troupe.
this way and give Hoppy advantage.
She can't give advantage, but her. Well, I'll give you the choice.
Whatever
She can.
do.
She can attempt to taunt. She's going to give Hoppy a D6 of inspiration.
Perfect.
What do you want?
Guy is gonna heal Draco and then move away, like maybe here.
Okay. He's going to do his biggest heal.
Yay, I love those.
Oh my god, 2d8 plus
For
2
8.
results in 8.
Woo!
He tried his best.
We had a health bar for Ladyface, and then it
Little Philippi?
disappeared. She had 25 hit points. What's she at right now? Does she need to heal?
Yeah, she's
Up to you.
fine.
Maybe.
You've got more health than half the party. You have Asima left to go. She's got potions.
Yeah, I was trying to
She can do
decide. if
damaging
she
potions, healing
Come on.
potions.
should
Come on,
heal-
or Renan. Actually,
Can-
Renan. She's lower.
chuck the damaging potion because she has to move into melee to administer.
She can throw an alchemist's fire.
Yeah, let's do that. On the backside so it doesn't hit Renan and Amon.
She does 7 points of fire damage to the Atuyug. And sorry, now it's Rena's turn. Apologies. I didn't want to make sure. I didn't want to shortchange you guys your help harm heal.
It helped, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Renan has advantage
Correct.
for her next attack.
And sushi.
Mhm.
But
And
no
sushi.
microphone.
You're muted.
I didn't want you guys to hear me eating, but this sushi is very good. I'm gonna do the same thing.
That is a hit.
Dang.
And I'm gonna evade. Please nobody follow me. To there.
Do you want to roll one more time just to make sure that you don't miss a crit? Oh, no, that did have advantage. Sorry.
And...
I listened.
Mhm.
Seems like I'm not. How I keep myself listening is I play a mindless game on here. So the ADHD has somewhere to go.
Nice.
All right, it is Hoppy's turn then at the midpoint of
Okay.
round 5.
All right. Warglaive,
Finish it off, Hoppy.
does
Hey,
that?
that'll do it.
Do I get the?
So it took the defense action as its lair action, so it attacks against it have disadvantage. So you're just rolling normally.
Okay.
It doesn't
Okay.
change anything. 24 still hits. Just the next attack won't have advantage
Okay.
on it. It takes 13 and goes to 7.
What does the D6 do? Is that extra damage or extra roll?
2 an attack roll.
So you get to attack again.
And you
right?
can spend that anytime you want during this combat. You don't have to spend it on the
Okay.
first one. Just whenever you want, you have inspiration token.
All
Or
right.
inspiration die is what the bard.
But 16 doesn't
Okay.
hit, so roll it now.
Yep.
Yeah!
Exactly.
That makes it a 19, and it takes 14 damage and goes to 0.
Puny god.
All right, great. Then I get a attack, or I get a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can get to there. I can't get to him.
as soon as the death strike is struck, the remaining Atuya creatures all freeze and stop moving. Like in the exact moment of it, like lunging for a bite, it just freezes in time, and the elder brain begins to start like pulsing, like misshapen tumors are growing on its surface. And anybody who has previously been touched by a Tuyog's psychic attack can feel that it is dying, but it intends to lash out and exact one last bit of retribution. It's the mind it was building to inhabit is going to detonate in a burst of psychic energy at the end of this turn.
Uh-oh. Headaches incoming.
1 round of actions.
BTFO.
Oni, you are the only one who I'm concerned may not make it out of the blast radius because you are all up in it right now.
Do we need to do any damage to destroy the rest of this brain structure?
No, it was not fully formed. He was trying to make that a body to inhabit, but it is now just going to use its last bit of stored psychic energy to attempt to lash out and kill everything with a mind in a certain radius.
Okay. Remarkable Athlete gives me the ability to, when I make a running long jump, the distance I cover increases a number of feet equal to my strength modifier. If I were to take my 30 feet of move and end that with a running long jump, would I be able to carry myself an additional 30 feet?
Maybe.
Well, I like it. I think by virtue of your remarkable athleticism, you'll be able to escape the 100-foot blast radius. Because I want to be respectful of time, we're going to say yes. You guys managed to make it back out of the antechamber of Atuyog's lair just in time to hear like the earth-shattering, high-pitched, almost inaudible boom. And you can feel a wash of force pass over your characters. Peering back inside, the brain has gooshed purple and black slime all over the innards of the wall. The life drinker to you is dead in its spot. All of the vines hang lifelessly there, and a torrent of thick black blood leaks down those channelways and into the sewer cistern.
Ew.
We tainted the water.
We will deal with that and any other
Everyone's gonna
potential bits
die.
of aftermath next session.
Okay.
This is also our milestone, which means we will be leveling up.
Yay! It's about time we killed a god.
You're sushi muted again.
It took us so long to get here.
I know. It's, when
Good
you were asked
God.
like 3 or 4 weeks ago, I wanted to tell you like your intuitive sense of timing was spot on. It's just because of how we've done these like events in misorder, it's been pushed a little bit further. This was supposed to happen about 4 weeks ago, and like in my canon, like your intuitive sense of when we should level up, Michelle, was like spot on.